sitting here this whole time and I didn't open the campaign document.
Oh no, I've been
Oops.
sitting here and haven't opened my character sheet or anything. So.
Just wing it. Just wing it. You can do it.
I
Okay.
You know,
never closed
make
them.
it up as you go.
I know, and
Oh,
it stresses
no,
me
I have
out.
infinite tabs open.
I'm sorry. What? That does
Constantly has infinite
that stresses
tabs
me out,
open.
and I don't even have to
Yep.
look at it.
Yep, it
I'm
stresses me out.
sorry. God.
I've seen a screenshot and I wanted to vomit.
I need you to be better.
It's funny you said that because I was literally just about to see how many tabs are open on my phone.
Oh,
238.
Stress me out.
You ruined my life. You have ruined my life.
Your processor must hate you.
Yeah.
I mean, the phone is never like it reloads the page when I go to them. It doesn't keep the
I mean,
page
no
running.
wonder God. No wonder everything runs slow. It's struggling.
That's not my
it's crying
computer
out
though.
for
That's
help.
my phone.
But it has been your computer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does your computer?
Yes.
Oh God. Don't.
Well, it has like 60 tabs open. It's fine.
18.
Oh, okay, my
Okay,
bad.
that's not terrible. I usually keep it to like 4 or less, unless it's my phone. My phone has like 25. It
I
was
have
30
OCD and
before.
close everything
I think
whenever I'm done
24.
with it.
There's so many things that I'm going to read someday, y'all. I closed some yesterday that had absolutely been open for a year and I had not read it. It's fine.
I mean, I usually keep like if I'm playing like a monk, I usually keep their description open on the side just in case I have to like go back and review something that I don't think I caught or covered in my D&D sheet.
All right, we all Gucci?
So many cool abilities.
Yeah, I'm here.
I don't believe you.
I'm good.
Let me queue up some bullshit.
I'm worried the video is gonna make things worse than I am, but I'm gonna give it a go in a second.
I believe in you. You're so pretty and talented.
Aww.
Scroll way high up. Just enjoy those really sweet, chill vibes.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying them while they last.
Yeah,
They're gonna last
we have had
so long.
way too much fun today. We have had so much fun today, and I'm sure it will be awful.
I can't wait for us to all get hit with a level of exhaustion in the first second.
I mean, we might deserve that. We might deserve that.
Your
Well,
shenanigans
at least
have
I
consequences.
do. You guys got sleep. I didn't get any sleep, so.
Yeah, boys' night was literally just falling asleep and staying.
And Masala just goes back and has like a super chill conversation with Ryan.
Oh, that was
Oh
weird.
My
Okay.
god, the thing that that conversation
That's what
happens
makes it
after the
hilarious.
fact
Yes.
is killing me.
Yes. Yo, I'm actually blushing. Huh. It's fine. It's fine.
Huh?
I did get this super cute flower crown on Amazon though.
That is
Ooh.
pretty cute.
Cute.
Okay. If I could just get all of my bullshit in an order.
Look, if you've ever figured out all your bullshit, can you let me know how?
Yeah, no. It's a trade secret. Okay. When we last left off, you had continued your travel through the Wishing Woods, once more encountering the horrendous pack of creatures you know as the Starved, who descended on your camp on the heels of a massive tree ant whose moans of pain and confusion had been haunting you since your first night in the woods. Despite the ambush, you managed to stave off the Starved and cure the tree ant of the sickly purple boils that were bulging from its bark. Ooh, alliteration. And then you resumed travel the next day, sore from reminders of how dangerous those woods could be in the night. After another day of travel and another night's rest, you reached the familiar city of Ormershire, significantly calmer than your last visit. According to your friends at the Hickory Cork Inn, life had resumed more or less normally. They believed it to be in part because of what you did for the city in their fabled tomb, just as much as they believed the return of the O'Dowds to the temple meant a good omen for their city. You met those O'Dowds in their estate not much later, learning that it was not the original pair who had disembarked, but their children, mere teenagers named Hector and Kellen. They seemed to be knowledgeable and talented, if budding magic users, and provided you with the information they had gathered since searching their estate upon their return home. The most important of their findings included 2 books, one on the fabled champion Cladia, and another written entirely in Infernal, detailing the owners and nature of things called the divine tools of all that isn't. You also found 2 notes written by the O'Dowd matriarchs, seeming to speak to their late steward with urgency. With that information added to your repertoire, you dispersed and separated for the evening, and we resume on the dawn of a new day. Where are you all, and what are you doing?
I do believe that we're still at the estate.
I'm a little late to breakfast, but I make it.
I
At the inn.
Yep, we'll go down for breakfast at the end. We're
Yep.
not missing breakfast.
No. It's pretty chill vibes, I imagine. Everybody's in a good mood. A little sleepy, but it's cool.
Kind of have a coffee and my breakfast.
Yeah.
Everyone's in a pretty good mood. It's just normal.
Everyone's like, that's weird.
It's just oblivious. It's like everybody's getting along really fine. They're all smiling a lot.
No, we will very casually go down for breakfast and get a coffee, if they have coffee here. If not,
One bean juice.
Bean
I would
juice.
have hot bean juice, yeah.
I'll just have some hot bean juice and breakfast.
Hell yeah.
And if he's the first down, he'll just get a table. I don't know what the order would be. But
Yeah, I just know I'm last. I got the least amount of sleep.
You all convene for breakfast at the tavern. Gathered as you are at the table, just one shy of a full party. Anything you're disgusting, there we go.
Good morning.
morning.
Did you sleep well?
Good.
Absolutely.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No,
Let's caught up
What?
now.
it's fine.
It was just a
Good.
good.
Okay. Did you both sleep well?
Yeah.
Like a
What
baby.
time? What time are we leaving?
Like, do we have any reason to stay for any longer, or I mean, other than to collect Bryn, of course. I'm Nia, but Bryn here in Omerthar.
I mean, I don't know. I ain't really got anything too pressing to tend to here, so
Made sure
I
the
think
horses were all right last night, so we should be ready to go whenever.
Where exactly are we going once again? Are we going straight to Ainsbury, or are we detouring anywhere?
y'all got anywhere
I'll
else
bring
you
it.
need to look at or look into?
May I request the map in Roll20, please? And thank you.
I too want-
How dare.
Fake yawned, and now I need to real yawn, and I can't. I did this to myself.
There ain't much between here and Ainsbury, I reckon.
No, we're quite close actually. After I look at the map and see that.
We all just have these realizations.
Well, I saw 4 fights total. between us and Ainsbury, and we've had two, so I think we can assume that we'll at least have a little more combat in our future. Not that we expect anything else on these roads.
I think I would have been more surprised if we didn't.
That certainly would have been. I mean, yeah. Peaceful travel is almost more unexpected, I reckon.
So much more welcome when it does happen for being unexpected.
It's a little boring for me and my taste, but I understand not everybody feels as I do.
Maybe just for the first few hours today, then.
Sure, at least until everybody's good and woke up, maybe we can hope for the best.
And this is after you almost died the last time.
It goes like that sometimes.
I have nearly died my fair share of times. It happens sometimes.
I drink more coffee. Do you know when your friend will be here? Or should we just go fetch her?
Is she normally late to rise? Or,
No, she
I
does not
believe-
need much sleep.
I believe the temple is on the way to the stables anyway.
Alright, we may as well meet her there then. Perhaps say our goodbyes to the O'Dowds. O'Dowds, yes. That was out of character.
Yes, and I'm assuming that nobody needs anything in any of the stores before we go.
no.
Are we up on potions? Do we need any of those?
I've still got 2.
I have none, but
I would like to buy some potions, but I also would like to ask how much starting gold I got.
that also.
Solus has like 1,400 gold.
Yeah,
Masala has 0. And I feel like that can't be entirely accurate at this point.
You would actually probably have different amounts, considering one
Yeah,
of you is
like
on the run.
I could.
What is on the road?
Whoa! Whoa! Well, that is
like-
not me.
We found honest work for a little while before we came out here. Which I assume was
Spilling-
paid in
spilling-
food and board. But
Spilling all the secrets. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's been upfront about that part. Getting into trouble and running.
yeah, he did mention that he
Yep.
ran and ended up at Ashenhurst.
I mean, I've been doing readings for 5 silver a pop, so, you know.
Oh, I forgot to subtract that, I guess, from my
From your stash of 0 gold.
Yeah,
stash
yeah.
was 0 gold.
Thank you.
It's okay. We'll find.
Yeah, you got some debts to settle.
There were other payments.
probably-
but-
We probably won't let you start. Probably.
My D&D
Okay.
Beyond says I have 1 potion, but I think I just didn't delete it from last time. So I think I actually have 0, I think.
You could also argue
Yes.
you paid off the 5 silver in labor.
I was gonna
I would like
say,
No, that
worked
was
it off,
not
it's
part.
fine.
Look, that was not part of the deal.
I have
was
one
that's a
potion,
different arrangement.
potion of greater healing in my kit. Not that I'm there, but like just say
Yeah, no, it's good.
How many though? You said 1?
just one.
Just 1, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
I would
I
like to
use
see
the
if
other
there's
one to
somewhere I can
revive
buy a few
Tempest.
potions.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, you for that.
Well, we can perhaps see if there's anywhere where we can get health potions before we go. But other than that, I'm good to go whenever.
yeah, I ain't got too much. I mean, a potion would be nice, but I'm just here for the ride. Whenever y'all are ready, I'm ready to go.
You have actually been to the potion shop in Ormershire before.
Is it
Ornacious.
Ornacious Bile?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
we
my
get to see
God.
Ornacia again. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
snap!
I was actually just thinking that too. I'm excited to see.
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna poke that one too much because a charlatan knows a charlatan.
You should change the color of your underpants before you go, just to keep her on her toes.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I should
don't
change
wear-
color.
Don't wear your
gray.
gray underpants. Wear different underpants.
So then that
I
way
need to
when
go up
you
to
tell
my
a
room.
secret.
Did you forget something up there?
Underwear.
Oh, well,
Straight up not
that
weird.
is pretty important.
I like kind of do a discreet little wiggle, and I'm like,
Yeah, I get that struggle. I gotta find mine like every morning.
Oh, maybe he didn't just fling him so far. You could just put him next to you. I don't know.
Maybe you
that is in character. She's just
Yeah.
like,
Maybe you should beat your sleeping self to the punch and take him off first before you go to bed.
did you check behind the
That
nightstand?
really crosses my mind. Oh, yeah, I should.
I mean, when I lose mine, that's generally where I find them.
Sometimes they just go missing. Like they just.
I actually I give Fitzroy like a very serious look at that.
I just sip my
Like,
coffee.
yeah, mine's also looking suspicious in that comment. Like,
Hey, Realm is way too sweet and innocent to get any kind of innuendo. It's fine.
I feel like he's a little confused right now. But that's
It's
about
like,
it.
why is everybody laughing so much?
Yeah, that's.
You seem like you're in a much better mood today.
Why does she know that his underwear is behind the dresses?
It was just a lucky guess. It's a lucky guess.
That's why he was like,
Okay, so you wrap up your breakfasts,
Mhm.
change your underwear, find your underwear.
pocket bait.
Or not, as the case may be.
Or you may not find your
You
underwear.
may not find your underwear. But you settle your affairs with the inn. And, okay.
Gently.
Man, you should have just owned it and let it go. We should have just.
Ethan, so I was ready to blame Ethan. You should have just blamed somebody else.
Did you eat your microphone to do that? Because, like, that was lovely.
It was just straight faced afterwards, like maybe no one will.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, thank you, Rhiannon. I needed that
That
laugh.
was beautiful. That was wonderful.
We're laughing. We're laughing, y'all. Somebody's gonna die.
As is
That's gonna be our disturbing message.
That was for Kaylee's amusement, too. It wasn't directed at her.
No, I know it doesn't matter. Whenever we get happy, somebody dies.
I have
Oh,
done her before with no one hearing it.
Now we know you do it all the time. So
That was perfect. Though. It was silent. Look, and Rihanna was
so hot. It's so hot. Okay,
good. Oh god,
I'm
thank you.
crying.
That was beautiful.
Thank you, yeah. Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
I would like to buy a potion or two, please.
Yeah.
Please. Buy a potion.
Sometimes breakfast hits me like that too. I understand. It's coffee and the meats, it just gets to you sometimes.
It hits you so hard you lose your accent for a
Oh
minute.
my god.
Okay.
Oh Christ.
I love you so much, Rihanna.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be.
Don't
It
be
was
sorry,
amazing.
It was wonderful.
Yeah, it was good.
It was real low too.
My
Genuinely had no idea who was
I'm glad I thought it was Ethan. I'm so sorry.
You don't have to
You did not
apologize. I
deserve
wouldn't
that.
have known.
You did not.
Oh my
exactly.
god.
You
I
did
would've
not
just
deserve
been a-
for me to think that about you.
Oh
It's
god,
like
that
it's
was
just been
so
a
good.
mystery for the rest.
We would just go to the rest of the campaign quietly wondering, like, who was
Who the fuck burped after breakfast that one time?
Oh, I have it recorded. We would know.
They would have come out eventually.
They would have
God,
come
all
out
of us are
eventually.
just studying the video on YouTube to like,
Ugh.
if you can figure out who burped, say it though in the comments.
Oh, I'm adding that now.
Here, does that make you feel better?
You've done better.
It's forever re-added. It's forever.
No.
You
Oh,
made this
God.
so hard.
It's okay. I think we all needed the laugh. It's fine.
Yeah, we did. My stomach hurts, but like in the good laugh way.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Potions.
So, you leave the Hickory Cork Inn, say your goodbyes to the proprietors, and set out to collect your last party member from the Whitestone Temple. When you approach the steps and climb them towards the door, you are greeted warmly by the guards, who open the doors for you and inform you that you have free reign. Go where you need.
In the morning, when I woke up, I would have liked to hunt down the O'Dowd children to see if perhaps they had discovered anything in the night, or maybe shared breakfast with them, something of that sort.
Okay. They haven't done much studying. They've handed you all of the materials they already have, and sort of drained their well of information as it exists right now.
Would
But they would happily invite you for breakfast.
Okay. Just giving that slight reminder about looking up their family history when they have a moment. But otherwise, yeah, I would probably be at breakfast with them.
Okay. You'll notice that in a less formal setting, Kellen is a lot more talkative. He does not shut up. And it's that very, like, preteen, everything that comes to mind he talks about. Is like, I was in the yard yesterday and I saw a dragonfly, and the dragonfly flew away, and then it flew into the pond, and then the pond had some fish, so I thought maybe we should go fishing. And Hector
Like
is-
Elisa?
a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. He doesn't exist in a casual silence very comfortably. So after about 10 or so seconds of it, he starts talking again. And Hector seems very used to it. He just nods and occasionally asks questions, and will occasionally throw you a look that's kind of like, oh god, I'm sorry.
I will just smile.
That's precious.
And I think at some point, just like make the little illusion of a dragonfly flying around the table for him.
He would actually join in. They're both magic users. So you create an illusion, and this starts a new stream of consciousness about all of the things he's seen, and he's generating illusions for each of them.
I will too! Just a little game at the table!
The duration
You
of
have
which
new
Hector,
baby brothers.
Hector spends just eating and watching and kind of like, oh, okay.
We're rather quiet. We don't like talk as much as he does, but we do like, what's the word? I can't think of it right now. Indulge him.
There we go.
That's the word.
But yes, it's a relatively quiet, peaceful for the most part, save for the preteens rambling. Breakfast. You are informed, probably just as plates that are being cleared, that your party has entered the building and are looking for you.
Alright. I suppose that we are going to set off now.
Of course. Please do keep in touch. Should we discover anything, obviously, we will reach out, but don't be a stranger. You always have a home here.
Thank you to the both of you. And do be safe and take care of each other.
Always.
I do my slight little curtsy, and then I'm going to leave to go walk down the stairs all elegant-like and wank my way towards the group.
So as you are all let in, you see, is it Bryn or Vaconia?
Right now it's Bryn.
You see Bryn descending the steps to greet you.
Good morning,
Good
everyone.
morning. Sorry, go ahead.
Good morning to you as well.
Did you sleep okay?
I did. I slept very well. Thank you. I suppose
course.
we're heading out?
We talked about getting health potions first, but after that, I believe there's no other stops unless you have anything.
No, I believe that I've somewhat gotten everything that I needed to from here. So we can go look for some potions. I do have one on me if someone would like to carry it instead.
I would hate to take your only one unless we just aren't able to find any.
Well, we'll see which we can find, and if not, I will hand it out. I do have healing magic myself.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I roll to see if I got anything back from the necklace?
What are you missing?
Greater restoration and did I use my 6th level since
I don't think you've gotten that back
I
yet.
don't think so. No,
I
you
only have
you would have gotten like just in the sheer amount of travel you've had since you probably would have restored that. You can go ahead and make a roll for greater restoration. You just pull it.
It's a D what again? Sorry.
D20.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Just pull up the table.
And I don't add anything to it, right?
Nope.
So it's 7. Sorry, table. No worries.
So we...
7?
7, yeah.
Nothing is restored.
Okay.
I just DM'd my portent dice, no big deal. I definitely didn't forget to roll them until just now.
Okay. Okay, so you've reunited your party. What are you doing?
To our
Magic
niches.
shop.
Collectively, you head back out into the town, and it is beginning to wake and go about its business normally. And again, you notice there's a stark difference between the Ormershire now to the Ormershire that you had left behind. While busy, it doesn't compare to the sheer populace that was here during the festival. And it seems largely that there are no more tourists wandering around. The shops seem quieter. It's mostly just the dock workers and the farmers that are coming to and fro to exchange their trade. The street by the lake, could roll up and get it, but I'm not going to do it from memory. The street by the lake is largely as you remember it, with the tightly placed together buildings that are taller than they are wide. You do find Ornatia's file, and it is exactly as you remember it, a very thin building, even compared to the others on the left and right. There is that rickety sign hung above the door, and circular windows that look like portcullises. When you enter, with books and scrolls and bulbous jars containing a myriad of differently colored liquids. You do spot at the end of that long aisle, just behind her desk, the small bespectacled woman with the high white bun, sagging wrinkly face, but pleasant smile when she raises her head to see you all. And she says, "Oh, customers, come on in." And she waves a hand, and again, her fingers a little bit long, blackened at the tips. "What can I do for you all?"
We're looking for health potions, I think.
"Oh, well, you're in luck. I have plenty. What kind? How many?"
How much?
Well, depends entirely on which kind you're getting. I can give you the standard one for 50 gold a pop.
And what other options do you have?
Well, I
What
do
are you going
have
for?
greater and superior, but they are a little pricier, given that their ingredients are a little harder to come by.
Understandable, of course.
For the greater, I could do 100. For the superior, I'm afraid that'll be 5.
Oh boy.
I will take 2 of the standard and 1 of the greater, please.
Okay. It's 200 gold.
I will as
I-
well, if that's
I
okay.
hate to ask this, but is this one of the shops that offers, I guess, leniency towards those who are on from the monastery?
From the monastery? Not so much, I'm afraid. But I
I just thought I'd ask.
fully support in what you do. I have a business, you understand.
Sure.
Is there any sort of discount for buying several at once?
Well, you would have to buy me out.
And what of being the heroes of Ormashire?
And she kind of squints at you from behind her glasses, and she goes, "Oh, that's you! Oh, it's so good to see you. Okay, it's good to see some of you again. I admittedly don't recognize a couple of you, but that's okay.
Yeah, some new faces.
That happens in adventuring parties. Well, I suppose you can go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Yay. It's not bad.
I just realized that was my first time asking in 2 years since we started this campaign about discounts for the monastery's pilgrims.
I'm doing a thing.
Oh, it is fine.
Dirty 20.
Well, for the heroes of Ormashire, I suppose I can knock a little bit off the price.
That's so kind, thank you.
Why get a calculator out to do math when I can just open a spreadsheet?
I feel like that's very Kaylee of you.
Shut up. You're right, but shut up.
I am constitutionally incapable of shutting up. It's a problem.
Okay, 12. Of this guy. Nope. The wrong button. There we go. Okay. So with the discount for being Heroes of Ormashire, each of those healing potions will be 44 instead of 50.
What
The
about the greater?
greater will come down to 88.
Even. Very even.
I'm gonna take one of the regular ones.
Right, I do have to say, I only have 5 of them, so if you're buying out my stock, just make sure you divvy them out. I only have 3 left after selling to your friend here.
I will not take any then, and we'll just stand and look around the shop while people are buying potions.
Well, I
Wait,
think it's just
I'm
you
sorry.
and me, yeah. I bought 2.
No, I
There are
was-
3 more.
Of the regular
I would like
ones?
1 or 2.
How
you can still
many
have
of the
one.
greater are there?
She has 5 regular and 3 greater.
I bought 1 greater, 2 regular. So, Realm, you bought 3 of the regular or just 2?
I said 2.
Okay, so then there's 1 left for, unless Vaughn or Bryn are buying any, then there's 1 left for Fitzroy.
Vaughn actually should have 1. In fact, I'll take 1 and leave 1 to Vaughn.
I would
Or
say
even Fitzroy.
buy whatever Fitzroy has decided to not. So, like,
I'm going to buy
I will.
the 2 other greater healing potions.
Okay. 88 gold piece.
I will discreetly hand a regular one to Fitzroy.
Sorry, the realm hand him a regular one or a greater one?
Sorry, what? Did it realm what?
Did you hand me a regular one or a greater one?
Regular, if that. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
I think we all have 1 regular. And I have 1 regular and 1 greater.
And I have 1 regular and 1 greater.
I have
I
3
have one
greater.
regular.
You sure do,
Sure
which
does.
is good. You have been efficient at using potions in combat, so
I'm the best healer when I don't actually heal using my magic.
no, I don't know that. Oh, the prayer of healing was a scroll, wasn't it? That was the best. That was pretty
No,
badass.
I have prayer
Oh.
of healing.
Oh, well, yeah, that's pretty badass when you do that. It has saved us many times.
Well,
Can
that
someone tell
one's the
me-
10-minute one. There was mass cure
Hmm.
wounds, which was a scroll, and then now I have mass healing word.
That's sweet.
How much is a greater potion in dice? I can't find it on the thing, so I'm just gonna write a little note saying what it is. Is it
you-
1d8?
if you on D&D Beyond, like you
Mhm.
can't.
It didn't search
Uh,
it for me either.
It's
Yeah.
44 plus 4.
Yeah, it's 44 plus 4 for a potion of healing. It's just potion of healing greater.
And
but-
regular is 2d4 plus 4, right?
Yes.
yeah.
Thank you.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4. Oh, okay.
Ethan, why are you squinting? You're squinting at your camera.
Sometimes you gotta
I'm not wearing my glasses and I'm trying to read my character sheet.
Oh,
Where are
okay.
your
Just thought you were-
glasses, you fool?
We've.
I thought you were
remember
debating
this
something.
conversation.
Nope, I'm just sorting my inventory in my backpack.
Do you have anything else that is relatively cheap but interesting?
What do you mean by
Subtle.
relatively cheap?
The
What's
real
your
subtle.
budget, dear?
I would say under 200 gold.
You are gonna
Or
make
200.
I eyeball Fitzroy when he says relatively cheap but interesting.
We just kind of like.
Didn't play interesting.
under 200?
Or 200. Yeah,
Or-
200 and under.
She will inform you that she has a potion of fire breath.
Ugh.
Very cool.
That's pretty cool.
And a few spell scrolls, including Charm Person, Continual Flame, and Entangle.
Charm Persian could be good.
Persian?
Persian?
Persian, yeah. I can say that. Yeah.
Potion.
But the fire breath is pretty cool too.
That would be pretty cool.
How much is the scroll of charm person? For the heroes of Almashire.
It's a good thing I plugged this into a spreadsheet because now I can just very easily.
I'm sorry. Just-
Did you just Did you hurt yourself and you just patted yourself on the back just now? Did you have to stretch?
No, actually, I'm always ready. For the heroes of Ormashire.
Bum, bum, bum.
That's a comma. She will charge you, I can do math, 106. 106.
May I take the potion of fire breath?
Of
Unless
course.
someone else wanted it.
I mean, I'm not eyeballing it, but you go for it.
Are you sure? No, you can go for it too. You're probably more likely to be out in the front while I'm hiding somewhere.
I'll take
Less
the
likely
scroll
to-
of charmed person.
Sure, then. It was.
Yeah.
This will be 175 gold.
Good.
Sweet. That's gonna be really cool to see in battle sometime.
I have so many scrolls.
Let's start whipping them out.
Yeah, seriously, I have so much paper, guys. Okay. I have it written down now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scrolls.
Jesus.
Is there
All
anything
and thanks
else
to
you,
Ren.
lovely young folk are looking to buy?
Um,
I'm alright.
yeah, I don't reckon there's much else I need.
I think I'm alright. But thank you.
Yeah, I'm good.
Thank you very much.
Of course. You guys be safe out there.
Always am.
I turn
She
to
will.
leave!
Wave at you as you all file back out of that skinny building.
As we're leaving and we're walking, I'm going to reach out and take Vaughn's hand to stop him. And then I'm going to gently place one of the potions of greater healing into his palm. And I'm going to smile. And then I'm going to walk away.
It's like very like. All right.
Okay. So
Not
you
like
exit
walk
back
far
out.
away. Like casually keeping the
Just
walking
start sprinting.
going.
Right.
He didn't see it. He didn't see it. I'm not blushing. I'm not blushing. I'm just kidding.
Okay. Is there anything else you're doing?
I think at that point we should probably head on our way while the sun is still high in the sky. Time is it?
It's still morning time, so
Okay. Cool. Shall we grab the horses and be on our way then?
Yes.
Sure.
Oh,
you head
fuck,
towards the stables. And you find that all 3 of your horses are still boarded there. They seem happy, well contained, well looked
Not on
after,
Not on fire.
not on fire, not dying. Seem to have enjoyed a night in relative safety and shelter.
Going to climb onto Iamon.
Okay.
Are you we're gonna look at Solid, so you good to drive? You need a minute to come around, or
I was thinking that you could drive and I might take a little nap.
of course I would be more than happy to.
It's so very kind of you.
It's the least I can do. And then I will climb upon Tempest and help her up onto the horse.
Yeah. And I'm gonna take me a little nap.
All right. Well-
At some point, Risa will show up, like, just flying overhead as normal.
Is Vaughn on
I assume.
Bellissima? Sorry, I didn't mean
Yeah.
to interrupt. Sorry.
Yeah, Vaughn usually pilots Bellissima.
Got it. Sorry.
I will go with Vaughn on Bellissima.
We
Oh, no, I'm
time
scared.
for another burp.
I'm just saying sorry for interrupting. I didn't.
No, you-
I jumped the gun. I'm sorry. You're fine. It's okay.
All right. So,
What are you all whispering about over there? Go on and share with the
Need you all to know
class,
that the
bro.
audio setting that was just very interesting.
Oh god.
But was it also cheap?
You know?
Ayo.
It was free, in fact. Free entertainment.
Yep. I just sort of rest my head on Fitzroy's shoulder and check out for a minute. For a few.
yes, your little parade of horses proceeds due east out of the city. You pass again the Hickory Cork Inn and are able to give another wave to one of the workers just tending to the landscape outside. As you disembark,
It's a dag.
properly. It's not Dagon, no.
Damn.
He's got hired help
Aw.
now. He doesn't have
Aw.
to do that.
Oh, he can afford to hire help now, y'all.
Hire help.
Aww. That makes me so happy.
That does. We did good.
We're doing good things.
Just the one.
But like, he's doing good things.
All right. So you begin to travel into the plains and the farmlands that surround Ormershire. You probably ride through about an hour of just smatterings of different farmsteads and their lands that completely border the city. But once you break free, you find that the landscape out east of Ormershire is much different than what you've grown used to. There are smatterings of trees, but there's no cluster of them large enough that really compare to the Wishing Woods. Instead, it's very open. There's fields of grass and wildflowers once you've left the farms. It's a stark contrast to sometimes how the Wishing Woods would feel smothering. But in the same regard, it kind of makes you feel exposed. There is no easy place to hide, and your party can be seen for miles to those close enough with care to look. Is there anything you're doing during this day of travel?
I will say, after we leave Ormershire, I will just become a kobold again. And let
It
that
wakes
ride.
me up and I like rub my eyes and then I like just resettle and I make it work.
You're like asleep and suddenly the size gets much smaller.
Exactly. And I'm like, "Ugh." And
Our
then I
feet
just go back.
probably don't reach like the stirrups on the saddle. We're just hanging out.
Luckily, Tempest is pretty chill. He's probably just following the horse in front of him. It's cool.
And at his lead, I too will dispel my disguise.
Okay. So disguises are dropped.
Should I do something? Should I like start like taking my shirt off or?
I mean,
You
if
do
you
that.
want to, I
If
certainly won't stop you.
I mean, yeah. I'm
I do
asleep,
that
so
on
I
the
don't
regular
comment,
anyway.
but, you know.
I mean, by all means, sir. If you feel the need, run away with you, then go ahead. You might get sunburned out here.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Good thinking there.
Just looking out for your best interests.
All right.
His
So I need
shirt.
a volunteer to roll a d8.
Me, please.
No.
Go for it.
No, I've already
Please.
done it.
It's
Too
a
late.
two. It's a two. Oh, did you really though? Like, if you can... oh, okay.
No, it was a joke.
It's like my people pleasing self is like, no, go ahead, man. Like, if you rolled it, you rolled it.
Okay. So with the two, the sun remains shining high in the sky. It is a quiet, peaceful day. Birds fly overhead, and you are passed occasionally by merchants, but the further away you get from Ormershire, the more few and far between they become. Your trip passes without incident. Today. Today.
Bidet.
Yeah, I rolled an 8, so we probably would have been
Bidet.
fucked up.
As it starts to get, as the sun starts to hang a little lower in the sky, mentions,
High noon.
y'all okay with camping out in the open like this, or I mean, I don't know what the alternative is, but
I was going to say I don't
Out
think
in the
that we
open is
have
how I
much
live my
choice.
life, so that's
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth?
I'm probably
Fair
awake by now, so
enough.
I'll mention that I do have an alarm spell that I can set, and I also have a couple other things I can do. So
I missed the tiny
can
hut.
make us a
yeah, I
fire.
took rope trick instead. We had a heated, spirited debate about it, but I did. So
would alarm eliminate the need for watches, or are we also taking watch?
So alarm, I will read it to you. It is a 20-foot cube. So it will be a little bit tight if we all squeeze in, but we can, especially the horses. And it's if anything touches or enters the warded area, so watches are probably still a good idea because it will, like, we can see something coming, but it will prevent what happened with the horses the last time where there were people on top of us before we found out what was going on.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a good call.
Yep,
I can
sounds
also
good.
set it to be audible instead of just alerting me, so you guys would be alerted as well.
That might be good, just in case we get ambushed, then everybody can get up at one
And
time.
it does last 8 hours, so we're good. And I can do it as a ritual, so it doesn't words hard. I don't have to have it as a prepared spell. That's
Gotcha.
the thing I was trying to say.
Sounds good to me.
Also, this is not probably something we want now, but I did take clairvoyance, and that basically creates an invisible sensor. It's within a location that's familiar to me or an obvious location that's unfamiliar to me. So I think that means if, like, basically I know that there's a palace and I can set it in the throne room at the palace. Like, it's something that I can reasonably intuit to exist. That's how I read it. And it's it's up to a mile from where I am. And that sensor, I can either choose sight or sound. So I can kind of spy on things, basically, up to a mile away.
That will be handy.
Yeah, now, if a creature has see invisibility or true sight, they can see it. But otherwise, they can't. So there's that. I thought that could be fun.
I think so.
Well, I can
go ahead.
take. I can take first watch.
I will take middle watch.
I'll take the last.
I'll go on first watch with Realm.
Okay.
Gonna flip a coin.
Coward.
Oh,
What?
I don't.
Oh.
If I don't have visions, I'm not gonna. Okay.
Coward.
Get your beauty sleep, boy.
Okay.
You don't have to take a watch. Yeah.
Wait, so
I'm so-
Vaughn's not taking a watch?
Yeah, he's taking the last watch. It was a heads or tails between second and last, and it was
Gotcha.
last.
I'm on out.
So, you find a spot to stop off at the side of the road, build a camp, enjoy a simple dinner, and then turn in for the evening. And I need whoever is on first watch to do a perception check.
Oh, hell yeah.
I will
We
cast
got
alarm
this.
around us.
Ooh, I don't.
20-foot cube?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we will need to cuddle up a little bit,
Natural.
y'all.
You say like the hut wasn't like 10 foot.
Yeah. But I don't know if I guess we probably tried to keep the horses in the hut. Eh. There was one less horse back then.
There's a lot of horse now.
Hmm.
Sorry, what were those rolls?
Natural 1 for a
Nice.
7.
17.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
So the pair of you sit up on your watch, and again, very quiet. There are not many clouds in the sky, a crescent moon, and a nice, cool breeze that, as it gets later into the night, begins to get a bit biting and heralds. It smells a little bit icy, and it heralds the approach of wintertime.
I am gonna. Can I like dig us a little? You know those like. I've seen them all over TikTok before, but like they're those like little fires where you dig it kind of into the ground and it has ventilation, so you can have a fire, but it's not like obvious there's a fire.
Yep. You can do that.
I learned it from TikTok.
You learned it from watching TikTok.
So yeah, like that's what Kex will be doing for a bit of the just digging and then setting a little fire hole so they don't
Like
freeze.
digs a little hole until just his little tail sticking out and like dirt flying.
Imagine TikTok, and this is just like an improv troupe on the side of the street, just performing for random kids.
At some point during the watch, we will take our scythe and like open it and just sort of offer it to Realm. And
Oh,
just
yes.
say like, you wanted to look at it, so here you go.
I did. Thank you. I forgot. I will take it and inspect it. I'm actually gonna pull up the picture you put of it again.
From certainly not critically acclaimed.
Certainly not MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV.
Can't find it. Have to immediately look for it.
I can send it again if
Oh.
you need.
I found it. Ooh,
Okay.
cool.
We talked a lot. I'm sorry.
And this belonged to your friend?
Yeah, that was Sunny's before he died.
Did he get it anywhere in particular, or?
I don't know. Knowing him like I knew him, he probably made it himself. He liked to make his own stuff.
Well, it's very cool.
It's kind of why I fought so hard to keep it after everything happened.
You had to fight to keep it?
Well, you know, like when somebody dies and their family comes out and they're trying to divvy up everything, and I might have taken it not so legitimately, but that's fine. It's fine. I think Sunny would have wanted me to have it.
Honestly, I might have been tempted to do the same if it had been
Oh
me.
no. We can't leave these two alone together.
As long as you don't try taking it from me, it's fine.
Well, as long as you don't die. No, I'm sorry.
I mean,
that was...
hey, if I die, it's free game. You can have it. But
Well, thank you. But
Sure.
please don't die. But I mean, if you do,
I can't take it with me, so Might as well give it to somebody.
Very true. Does it have a name?
Mm-mm.
I suppose calling it Sunny or anything to do with Sunny might be a little.
I mean, that's kind of a nice idea, though.
I think it would be nice to honor him that way. It's not a very Sunny kind of weapon.
Eh. No, but I mean, imagine running into a fight and being like, Sonny says hello. That's not very good. But, you know.
Funny. I mean, I suppose the goal is not to make them laugh, but.
No. But I think I like that idea, though.
I will keep an ear out to hear if you say anything about it to any bad guys.
I mean, if you ever retell the story, maybe you can make it sound a little cooler than it probably will when I say it. But
I'm not very good at storytelling, but I could try. I don't know what I would say that would make it sound cool, but I would try.
well, hopefully you got a lot of time to think about it. Hopefully I ain't gonna kick it anytime soon. I have it on very good authority. I'm not gonna kick it anytime soon. So
You do?
I think so. I don't know, but I think so.
I'm no longer quite so sure.
How did you hear that?
If you give, so here's the thing. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. If you give Masala 5 silver pieces, she will look at your hands and tell you your fortune. And I want to believe it was accurate and worth the 5 silver pieces I paid for it, but who could say? I may have been conned. I don't know.
Did she tell you much, or just that you were not going to die anytime soon?
I apparently have a millennia or two to live. And I mean some other stuff, but it's not important really. But
Is that because you're half elf, right? Because a kobold, their lifespan is not that long, I imagine.
100-something years, I think. I don't really know.
They will live longer than I will, okay. Or you will, no matter what form you're in.
But I don't know. The way I live, I don't expect to really see the end of a century, but we'll see.
Does that scare you? Well,
Parts of it scare me. Dying ain't one of them, but not being there for folks who might need me is kind of one of them. But
do you have
I
many
don't-
people waiting for you besides your brother?
no, not really. Just my brother. At this point, my folks weren't thrilled with a lot of choices I made. My other siblings didn't really jive very well with me, so it's mostly just my brother.
I don't know why. You seem perfectly kind to me. I don't know why.
They say I squandered my talents and was, wasting a lot of opportunity, but that's parents, I guess, so.
I think Nia would sympathize, I suppose, with that, or relate. That's the word I was looking for.
Well, I hope maybe one day me and her can talk about it. I don't think I don't know. I don't think she's very fond of me. But that's fine. I'm a lot sometimes, so.
I mean, I don't think that you're a lot, but I also can say that Nia is quite guarded. I think it takes a while to get any sort of idea on whether on her opinion of you, but I mean, I think she would likely be more obvious about it if she didn't like you.
Well, that's comforting to hear. What about you? You got any siblings, loved ones, a man or a woman who you're... Yeah.
Unfortunately, not really. I have my mentor. That's enough.
Well, as long as that's enough, for whatever it's worth, for however long we're here together, you got me. That ain't much. I'm very small right now, but you got me.
Your size does not matter, but thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I'm quite committed to helping you as well. With your problems. Well, okay, I'm sorry. That sounded weird, but
They are problems. You're not wrong. They are problems, but
sounded like the wrong word. But I would very much like to help you break the curse and find your brother if that's possible.
well, we'll see what happens. But for now, I think y'all got enough going on without worrying about that. So we'll just see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
Okay.
I'll hand back the weapon. Very, very cool weapon.
We'll take it and just sort of stick it in the dirt and lean on it and make small talk for the rest of the watch.
Your watch passes without incident. It is a clear but cold evening, and you eventually go to wake the next person on watch.
That's me.
Wake Nia.
I purposefully do not, and I will crawl into the cube and curl up like a little cat and go to sleep.
Okay.
Get up without a fight and go to have my watch.
Give me a perception check.
$23.
Okay. So visibility is good on this clear night, and for you especially, it's easy to look out over the landscape and you're not competing against the glare of the sun. Your watch will also pass quietly.
I would like to send a message.
Okay.
I would like to send a message to my brother.
Okay.
And it. Please. It's me, Viconia. I'm looking for you. Where are you? I'm going to Ainsbury. Meet me there. I love you. And I miss you.
Okay. Similar to the first time you'd sent a message, what you get back is disjointed and panic. You hear, "Not again. Not again. It's happening. They won't stop. Please, they won't stop."
Okay. Okay. And that's it.
Your watch goes by, cool and quiet. And eventually it comes time to wake the next round.
I will go and I will wake Vaughn and Masala. And I visually look not happy, but I go to bed.
Are you alright? Are you alright, darling? Something happened?
Nothing at all. The watch went by fine.
I look skeptical, but I don't push.
I go to bed.
Okay. The pair of you go to set up on your watch. If I could get perception checks.
Mhm.
I don't know if you're gonna get good ones, but
Can you roll the perception check dice?
17.
10.
Okay. Okay. So, on this night, with clear visibility, you can see for miles. And both of your perception checks are enough to notice that it's quiet, calm, peaceful. Your watch goes by uneventful.
Did you find your before we left?
Yes, actually, I did. It was exactly where you said it would be. Surprise.
Yeah. Yeah. Your friend, she looked a little upset. Do you think she's all right?
I hope so. But I'm not the best at reading people, so sometimes I'll miss these things. I would hope that she would reach out and say something if something were upsetting.
She doesn't seem to be very good at sharing, is she?
No.
I suppose I can't say much about that. She'll just sort of like make small talk.
Okay. So your watch passes, and you have a unobstructed view of the sun as it rises in the morning to a seemingly clear day, again on the cooler side. Oh, fuck off. You pack up your camp. and get
Fuck off,
ready-
cooler side.
Fuck off. You pack up your camp, ready your horses, and proceed for your second day of travel. And I am going to take a quick pee break, and I'll be back momentarily.
A drink.
Oh yeah, I should go get a drink. Good call.
Me too.
I see that bottle.
Hey, no, you don't. No, you don't.
I see it.
Got a free bottle of gotta.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I went home with a bottle of wine after work yesterday.
Ooh.
They were replacing.
Oh my god, that's lucky.
Nice.
Drink out of the bottle.
But I'm not.
Please do not drink out of it.
Drink out of the bottle.
No.
You can't
I would
show
drink
off the
liquor out
bottle
of
and
the
then
bottle, but I
not
would
drink.
not drink. I couldn't get, I don't have a wine glass.
So drink it out of the bottle.
Yeah, you can really. So, you can really drink wine out of anything, but it does need to be open so you can smell it. I have absolutely drunk wine out of a plastic cup in a hotel room before because I am
It's really-
a classy bitch. Yeah.
Okay, but it's
Would
also
do that
really
too, I
attractive
mean.
when you just drink out of the bottle.
I
I'm
will
just saying.
remember that anytime I drink from my fruit.
And I have only
Yeah,
praised you
Yeah.
every
a
single
carton.
time you've done it.
Drinking directly from the carton.
I even brought my own Fruitopia carton one time.
I remember that. That was awesome.
I don't think I've ever had Fruitopia. I
Oh,
don't
wow,
think
you're
that's
missing
ever.
out on that sugar heart attack, honestly.
It is very sugary. I sometimes water it down when I'm not drinking directly from it.
Even then, you can just pour water into the carton.
Yeah, just
I might
pour
just do
water.
that, honestly, yeah.
I'm just picturing her just fucking filling it. Oh my god.
Like
All right.
pouring water.
So. I heard that.
Here he is.
He's
The boy
awoken.
is Here.
Alright, I'm not getting distracted. So you awake to a new day. Again, sun is shining, air is cool and crisp, and with each breeze you can smell that chill. That means winter is not far off, and there may even be snow somewhere nearby, though the sky to you now looks clear. You saddle up and ride out for another day of travel. And I need somebody to roll a d8.
Going to wrap my cloak tightly around.
I will
me.
roll it. 5.
Okay.
I will be steering my own horse today. I am now well rested.
We will not protest. We will just climb into our usual spot on the horse.
Wait, so does Kex ride in the front or in the back? I just want to picture it in my head.
I
Are you
mean,
a
like,
top
I
or a
want to
bottom?
say
Are
in the
you like
front.
just sitting in my lap?
I mean, if you let him, he will. But like, I imagine.
Yes.
I imagine the tail makes it weird, so like he'll probably just sit in the back and like let his tail just kind of hang off the back of the horse, sort
Or
of.
maybe it doesn't
Cool.
make it weird.
Cool.
Or maybe it doesn't make it weird, but it just wraps it around her waist. Who knows?
You know, whatever. She's chill. It's fine.
If I could wrap my tail around somebody, I would.
Yeah, he'll sit in the front.
mean,
He'll be baby
yeah.
girl. He'll be baby and sit in the front. Just gently wrap his tail around her waist and be like, yeah.
Just like, don't. It's fine. It's fine.
I have to put it somewhere. It has to go somewhere.
She pats his head and says, "Right, it has to go somewhere." And yeah.
That's what they all say.
We just give her a look over our shoulder and we'll just sit.
Vana's looking
She
anywhere else at the moment.
There wasn't a tail the last time, I don't think. I don't remember.
not till like well into it.
Oh.
I don't want the
There could-
details. I don't
There
want the
could be
details.
the next time. I'm just saying.
I don't.
Okay. Can I get
She's pretty chill about it.
Can I get you to roll me 2d4, please?
Me?
Yep.
Okay. Both 3s.
Okay.
Whoa. Hope that's good luck. You know,
I feel like it's not. I feel like we're gonna have 6 enemies descend upon us.
I don't know why you would think that.
I just think that's scary.
that makes sense. 6 out of
All right.
Made a little squee. Like, that wasn't even words.
If I could also get everybody to do a perception check.
Oh no.
Can I? Never mind. I'm not going to do that because I didn't say it sooner.
17.
It's fine.
Natural 20.
17.
Look
my
at us.
fucking god, natural 1. But also, can I reroll for
Oh,
the
no.
greater restoration thing again?
Yes, roll a d20.
I get to send my sendings.
3.
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Fuck you. Not you. The dice. The dice. Not you.
Yeah, I was talking to my dice too.
Understood.
Sorry.
Fuck you. Got it. I rolled a 14.
So
Oh shit. Oh yeah, natural 1. Sorry.
your party average was high enough. As you ride along in the distance, probably about 300 or so feet in front of you, you can see a cloud of dust being kicked up, and it looks like it's headed towards you. What are you doing?
I'm going to pull Iamon off to the side so that we don't get trampled.
Is it wide? Like, is it just a path width?
Do we notice anything in the cloud of dust?
Multiple feet?
At this distance, not yet.
Can I send Risa to scout, and I would like to look through their eyes?
Okay. Just look this out. So go ahead and make a perception check with the bird.
I have got to look that up, but I am doing it right now. +3. Dirty 20.
Okay.
Ayo.
So,
So her eyes sort of roll back up in her head, and you guys have seen this happen before, and you know that means she's using the bird.
means she's vulnerable.
I mean, also that, but it would, like, come on. No one has violated consent at this point, so we should
No.
start now.
No.
Consent, please.
So, through Reese's eyes, as you send her towards the cloud, and in that time it is getting closer, you do see that the cloud of dust is made up from probably about 4 times 6? 24? 24 feet kicking up dust on the road as these reptilian, pseudo-dragon-like creatures charge in a herd along the path towards you.
She'll kind of come back to herself, and she'll explain what she saw to the others.
Gonna
Are there things riding now?
knock a crossbow bolt. Can
So-
I
The cloud's about 200 feet away. What are you doing?
can I knock an exploding crossbow bolt?
Sure.
I mean, we're on open plains. We could just run in a different direction for a little bit and then get
Mhm.
back on the path after.
Were there
Mhm.
people on these things? Or was it just the reptilians?
Did I see anything riding them, or did they appear to be alone?
You did not see any riders.
Okay. I did not see it. That does not mean that they're not.
It's about 150 feet. You can
I
now
think-
hear the thudding of feet against the ground.
Yeah.
I think we should just get out of the way and see
Yeah,
what
I
happens.
turned
Yeah.
Tempest and started
Yeah.
heading like at a 90-degree angle, trying to get out of their way.
All of you are doing that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Oh no.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Oh, fuck.
no.
Can
Guidance for myself.
don't wanna. Oh, that's
Don't worry about it, guys.
Hey, yo, though. Hey, yo, though.
I rolled a
I
7.
would have liked.
16.
I
Okay.
also rolled
Disadvantage.
7, but I have
Oh,
mine,
boy.
16.
4.
Oh boy.
Stealth.
I can make it a 12, but I don't feel like that's significantly better.
Mine's a 10!
Hey,
Real bad.
that's
Sorry, that's
Me with my disadvantage on stealth rolling better than everyone.
You did good. You did good. We're all very proud of you.
Roll the nat two.
You could hide and watch us
Oh.
die.
I rolled a 15 and a 17. And for what?
Oh, you should have rolled for me.
Okay. So you pull your horses off the path at a 90-degree angle and begin to run. But as you do so, you probably clear about, how fast did I move? 60 feet? You clear that
Horses?
60 feet, yes.
Oh,
Um,
I'm looking.
At any rate, you make it about 50 feet before you notice that the dragon-like creatures running in a herd in this pack have veered off the path. They've spotted you and are giving chase.
Damn it.
Wait, how far do they seem?
About 100 feet.
I'm gonna
Are
fireball.
they moving? Are they moving faster than us?
That's very difficult to tell. You can go ahead and try and do a perception check.
Okay. No, I mean, I can try. But
You can try. Like,
That's
you're
an
moving,
11.
they're moving. It's
Yeah.
very open.
Are we
Can I-
attacking?
I'm fireballing.
You're
Firebolting.
fireballing? Oh, okay.
Firebolting,
So when
sorry.
the fuck did you get fireball?
If
Fireball.
you're firebolted, I'm fireballing. So
I'm gonna
that's how
Yeah,
we roll.
I'm gonna prepare to shoo my horse off. But like
Okay.
I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna talk to him and be like, get ready, Yaman. Okay, it's gonna be another fight. I'm gonna say this out loud and in his head, hoping he'll understand me. Probably
Once they're within like 80 feet, if they're not all
Somebody
dead by
getting
that point.
called?
Yeah, I
Okay.
called it like 50 applicants the other day, so
Oh,
it's blowing
gotcha.
up. Yeah, and I have to wait, 10 seconds before I ignore them, so it won't seem like I ignored the call,
Mm-hmm.
because that would it's fine.
No, it's
Yeah,
okay.
no, I know you-
I also checked my phone. Like, oh god, what happened?
Nothing.
died?
Everything's fine. It was a good day.
Okay, so you are still on horseback, still trying to flee these creatures that seem to have noticed your attempt to avoid their charge. You can go ahead and do a firebolt. Was there also a fireball in there?
I mean, if we're attacking, we're attacking. Are we getting off the horses? Are we doing this, guys?
Tex didn't get off
Me.
the horse. He firebolted from the horse.
I was gonna say I'm gonna shoot from the horse too. I would say we keep running until we can't anymore.
Okay. I'm gonna see what happens
And
when you
while they're-
firebolt before I decide.
That's a 23 for firebolt.
Okay, stand back.
Vaughn, his prep action in this is going to say, if and when we do stop, we should circle the horses.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making my horse leave. I
Good
think
idea.
that's what we're doing.
They'll get tracked down.
I was
There's
gonna
always
say, I
get around us and
Okay.
track them down.
think sending the horses off is not,
Okay.
because if they run from the predators will chase, and then we will be chasing. Is my thought
Okay.
process.
Well, you would know, being a predator and all. I mean, it sounded weird.
Hey.
Because you're a lizard
Hey.
and a carnivore.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Hey, hey,
I meant, no, I meant
Predator
because,
and all.
your words are
because-
hurtful sometimes. Everything that happened was consensual.
I meant because
Hurt anybody?
lizards eat meat and bugs. Okay.
Things happened? What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing happened.
Okay,
Me and
I
Wild
need
Just get
initiative
But the
checks
next
from
time
the
we're in
horses.
town, I mean,
And this
From the horses.
From the horses.
Wait, what do you
boy.
need from the
Your
horses?
initiative corresponds with the horse you're on.
okay.
Okay.
What do horses
Wait, one more
do?
time, I missed that. What are we doing?
Release team IB.
I'm looking, hang on.
It is.
Wait, are we rolling initiative?
they
I'm
have
sorry, I
We're
missed
rolling
it.
Initiative for the horses.
Oh,
Plus
for the
0 dex for
horses.
horses.
Okay.
She's got a
Elisa
plus
It's a
one.
straight roll.
I was, yep.
Oh,
Elisa
okay.
has a plus
she's
one.
She's a cooler horse.
She is a cool horse.
Um,
She's been through some shit.
But she's,
You know,
she's
you said
not a
it
better
this many
horse
times
because
and are cool about it.
We've established that Tempest is the best horse, but she can be the cooler horse.
Okay.
Don't shake your head. Don't shake your head. He's currently riding you around, okay? Show
Yeah,
some
it would be best horse.
appreciation. No, that
Fuck
was
all
that
of
was
you.
not the
Ian
horse.
Mon's the best.
That was not the horse.
How doesn't even smell like a horse?
What's it? I do the flower one for Ian Mon.
I rolled a 19 for
Okay.
Tempest. Yes.
Ew, gross.
Did you just say please to your dice?
All right, what we got for? Sorry, an 18, a 19, and a what?
11.
11. Ooh, can you roll that again, please?
Okay. 16.
A 16. That's it.
Because you add your dex, right?
Yep.
These guys don't have an add dex.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna
of
say
course
because I also rolled a 16, but I have a modifier.
I don't have a
Horses are
modifier.
+0.
Okay, so this is gonna be largely theater of the mind for the chase.
Oh, the baby. Oh my god, he's
Crushed his little feet like he's
oh
so
my
proper.
gosh.
He's a gentleman.
He is.
What a cute
I would cuddle him and probably piss him off so fast.
Okay. So, Tempest is currently at the head of the pack, and those on Tempest have the opportunity to take their actions.
Did my firebolt hit when I did it?
Now you're doing it.
Okay.
As you enter initiative.
So yeah, do I keep
You
the
can go
same
first.
roll?
Yeah.
So it was a 23.
23 hits. Roll damage.
Where the fuck are my d10s? They're there. Okay.
Up your butt! Sorry.
They're certainly not. I hope. They're very sharp and very pointy.
Wouldn't you know?
Ew.
Wouldn't you know if they're? I mean, maybe not, but
It was an 18 for firebolt.
18 damage?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so your firebolt does indeed hit, and it impacts one of the creatures within this cloud. But it doesn't seem to slow them down.
I see Kex cast Firebolt, and I give them like an "aw, that's cute" smile, and then I cast Fireball.
Fair.
Okay.
It is a DC 15 saving throw.
Yeah, what's the radius?
20 feet.
Oh, yeah, that's all of them. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
That's all of them.
I'm sorry, I'm just really excited.
Okay, so I'm gonna rattle off a bunch of saves.
Okay.
It's a dex save?
Yeah, 15.
19.
Yes.
Used
3.
Nope.
13.
It's
Laura?
15. So anything.
Yeah, I'm not. Okay.
She's rolling a lot. You gotta
Fail.
say
Got it.
there.
I'm helping.
That's a 20.
Pass.
An 8.
Fail.
And a 16.
Pass.
Okay, so go ahead and roll damage. 3 failed, 3
Okay.
passed.
It is going to be 8d6.
Woof.
It is 28 damage, and then the ones that pass take 14.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
I can do it again too.
We're like, we don't want to deal with you guys.
Just really don't. No. No
So then
thanks.
she kind of, she definitely like smirks at Kex, like.
All right.
She's not gonna be a bitch about it, but she's kind of being a bitch about it.
All right, so those of you on horseback looking back at this pack of Drake following you, you first see the 2 quick strikes of the fire bolts as these pillars of flame arc through the air, followed by just this explosion of fire a few seconds later. You notice one of the creatures fall out of the pack and collapse into the grass while the rest continue their chase.
Once they're within 80 feet, and Bellissima, I believe, is second anyways. I would like
Bellissima
to-
is up next.
May I use my
I
bonus
would like-
action just to?
I was gonna say, let's wait until the end of the turn.
Sorry. Sorry.
I just want
jumped
to.
the gun.
No, you're good. You're good. Good. I just want to use my bonus action to have Risa kind of stay above them and keep an eye on them,
Okay.
so I can sort of see what's going on a little bit better.
Okay. All right. Now, what does Realm do?
Now I'm gonna fire an exploding crossbow bolt.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okie dokie. That's a 19. Yeah. Yeah, 19. Plus, something or other. Sorry, one sec. 3, I'm sorry. I've totally forgot for a second how to do everything, but I just remembered. It's okay. That's a 25 to hit.
25 hits. Roll damage.
Okay. So the exploding crossbow bolt is 1d12. What is a d12?
It's like a little.
It's a baby d20.
Oh, okay.
It's 20.
And I don't roll anything else, right? Like,
There should be a radius on that explosion.
it's 10-foot spear.
Ooh.
And it's a deck save of
Okay, so
17.
So the first one takes that d12.
Okay. Do I add anything to it?
Your dex modifier, I believe.
Yeah.
It's as if you're shooting your crossbow.
Okay.
It's
So
just a different damage dice.
Then it's 10 damage, which is not much.
Okay, and the dex save is 17.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna once again make a series of dex saves.
Okay.
That's 9,
Fail.
14,
Fail.
and 8.
Fail.
Okay. So they take how much?
Sorry, only 10 damage.
Okay. Ow. Balls.
And that is my turn.
So to much of you, it's just been this series of fiery explosions behind you, and you can hear like reptilian cries and growls. But through the smoke, charged these creatures now hell-bent on catching up. And Vaughn, are you also on Bellissima?
Yes.
What you doing?
Are they with 60 feet? Sorry, are they within 60 feet?
They would be now, yes.
And I am going.
You
And
freeze.
so I believe that is a roll to hit.
Okay.
Wait, what did you...
It's a 24
Yeah,
hit.
what did you...
24 hits, roll damage.
Ooh, okay, that's good. And 14
14 damage. Sorry, was that an AoE or direct?
direct.
Okay. So you watch as another Drake falls to the ground, and the rest of the pack continues on without it.
That
Okay.
means 2
And
are
that's-
coming?
4.
4.
Your spell was a smaller radius, so it only hit 3 of the 6.
Yep.
Ah, I see, okay.
All right. They are using their movement and their actions to sprint forward. They are now within 20 feet. But up next is Iman and Bryn.
Okay, alright. They're within 20 feet, so I'm going to get Iamon so that he's more towards the back of the group, and then I'm going to cast Fear.
Okay.
It's a 30-foot cone.
Okay.
And they need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Gonna make a series of saves.
Okay.
That is a 12,
Fail.
a 2,
Fail.
an 8,
Fail.
and a 15.
Fail. No,
Okay.
that meets. Sorry, wait, that one meets. So that one doesn't fail. So the other 3, creature must take the dash action and move away from you by the safest available route on each of its turns, unless there's nowhere to move. If the creature ends its turn in a location where it doesn't have line of sight of you, the creature can make a wisdom saving throw. So they're afraid of me for, the duration, and they gotta move away. And basically, what it does is it looks like to everyone else, it looks like my eyes turn completely black and my hair starts to flare, and there's like crackles along my body, and basically I'm pulling out the nightmares from these creatures, the things that they're scared of most.
Okay. So that fear effect takes hold. Anything else you're doing with your turn?
I'm gonna get him on to go as fast as I can after that.
Okay. Top of the initiative, Tempest.
Well, you did so good with your fireball last time. Why don't you go first this time?
I was going to try something. Sure, I can. And cast another fucking fireball.
Okay.
But in character, she will just kind of smirk and go, all right.
Okay, being within 20 feet.
Mm-hmm.
No, you could be. Just go ahead and make a quick dexterity check for me.
Okay.
Just to judge your aim. On a-
11.
Okay.
Or no, I'm sorry. 6. I tried to cheat, but it was. Wait, no. You know what? Though, I'm gonna actually use my portent dice, and I'm gonna make it a 12.
Okay. I was gonna say it was mostly pass fail, so it's probably good that you did. Okay.
Mark that off. I did that.
So you, despite being on horseback and also shooting at a moving target with a very narrow margin for error, do manage to hit the spot within 20 feet where, your party is safe.
I didn't toast us. You're welcome, guys.
Like, it was close. Like, Bryn is within 25 of, like, the closest blast point where you get them all. So it was a 5-foot margin of error.
Yay!
Okay, series of saves.
Yes.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
I'm going to use my other portent dice.
That's
to
just
replace
mean.
that
That's just mean.
I'm so sorry. You're right. It is. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Kaylee. You would do it to me too.
I would, yes.
Okay.
Next
I mean, I
one is 16.
16 is pass.
That's another natural 20.
Jesus. Well, I'm not a portent dice, so they will get. But I actually don't think it matters because I think it's just pass fail.
Yeah, they still take damage, it's just how much.
Yeah, it's the half damage, so.
And then 15.
15 meets, so 1 fails, the rest pass.
Okay, what's the damage?
Let me roll it. Let's find out. 27.
Jesus.
So 27 versus, we rolled down, right? 13?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if they passed, it is 13. If they failed, it is 27.
Okay, with another explosion of fire, one again falls out of the chase as a charred husk. The remaining, it's 13?
13, yes.
Alright. They're still alive. Oh, no, they're not. 2 fall out. So 2 of them drop.
Okay. I look at Kex and I go like that? Like that?
Yeah. Yeah. How many are left?
2.
Okay.
And they look kind of rough, and you can see they. Go ahead and make a perception check real quick.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's gonna be like, oh, they're actually
10.
good guys. We just killed them all.
Okay.
be
10. You see that they look rough. They're charging out of the smoke and seem to be slowing.
Okay. I don't have a great AoE, so I'm just gonna target one of them with another firebolt.
Okay.
That will be another 23 to hit.
43 hits. Roll damage.
Where did my d10s go? I just have. Ooh, double 9s for 18.
That's pretty good.
All right. So another wave of heat and little cloud of smoke impacts this creature, and you watch as another one falls and is left behind by the last remaining.
Masala smiles and she says, well, that's one for you.
I just said that.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
No. I was
were
just
on a
telling
horse.
Rhiannon that when she
Yeah,
said
I know.
another one bites the dust, I said it at the exact same time.
Oh.
That's my second time tonight saying something at the exact same time as someone else.
All right, Bellissima.
You can go first if you would like. Yeah, I went first last time.
It's much nicer on that horse than it is on this horse.
It's much less competitive on this horse.
This horse is devolving.
Honestly, I'm
we were
pretty limited in my options.
We
You
are-
take your shot.
Okay, I will aim a crossbow bolt at the last one, not an exploding one. Oh god. Okay, yeah, great. That is a 2 for an 8.
8 points of damage.
No, 8.
8 to hit. Oh, yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you fire and your bolt goes wide.
Fire and a miss.
Fire and a missed. Oh, okay. Fun.
Well, with that being the case, I guess I am going to use another charge of my ring.
Okay. Roll to hit.
26.
26 will hit. Roll damage.
Yeah, I rolled 17 the last time, and that was 19. So yeah. Okay. That's one. Ooh, that is a D100. I doubt that counts.
Ah,
Why not?
I need 9 points
11.
of damage.
Okay, 11.
I rolled a 9 and then a 2, so that was almost fantastic.
Perfectly balanced.
Any spells where you roll a D100?
I think there are a few, but they're more probability
Okay.
and like wild magic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, an impact of wind that momentarily blows all the smoke from these trail of charred corpses you're leaving. The last Drake. I'm gonna go ahead and roll some probability dice to figure out what it does. That's a 23, so it begins to slow down aggressively. You watch it essentially dig its heels into the dirt and turn to flee.
Smart. I don't blame him, to be honest.
And he will use his full movement and action to charge away. And he will abruptly be about. How fast do you move? Oh, not all that fast.
No.
He'll be about 60 feet.
He can make, if he can't see me, he can make a wisdom saving throw.
The ones that were feared are all dead.
God
Yeah.
damn it! I felt so important
sorry.
for like 3 seconds. Never mind.
Someone got
It's
goaded
fine.
into blowing them up.
Yes,
I
it's not my fault. I was
wasted a
not going
third
to
level
do it.
spell.
I was going to
magic missile, but I can't not respond.
No,
to
you're
the
good.
taunt.
No, that's fair. You did
But
what you
it
gotta
is-
do.
It is still running in fear. It's just
Not, yeah. Of us, of all of us.
I mean, of some of us.
it's in fear of all of the explosions coming off of this thing.
That's fair.
So Iman and Viconia, are you doing anything?
I'm gonna slow down now.
Okay. So you slow down. Is everybody else slowing as well?
Sure.
Sure. I guess.
I guess. Yeah, no, she's gonna slow down and turn around and watch this thing run.
Okay. So your horses gradually slow.
And then when it's
And-
my turn, I'm gonna firebolt it.
Are you?
Yes.
We firebolt
Could
at the
tell
same
the
time.
odds.
Okay.
Like actual firebolt. I'm so sorry.
What's
I
the
look at
range?
Kex again. 120
You killed
feet.
its whole family.
Okay, I
why
was
not
gonna
finish
say
it
it's
off?
gotta be within 90, so go ahead and firebolt.
I look at Kex again.
We're gonna try to firebolt at the same time.
Okay, well I hope you do better than me because I rolled a 10, so I don't think
10
I
will
get
not
it.
hit.
So this is your time. It's your time.
It's
We
my
could
time.
just let it go, friends. It's running.
No, it's competition now.
It's too late.
Fucking Gimli and Legolas.
Journey.
Remember
Sure,
when
son.
Darby
I mean,
and
I'm pretty sure
Solus-
those two.
One more
19.
time. Thank you.
19.
19 hits, roll damage.
Okay, I guess we're not letting it go.
I don't feel great about it. Well, that's 10 damage.
Still alive.
I will not
Maybe-
firebolt again. I will leave it
Maybe
alone.
now.
I will leave it alone.
I can't. It'll be out of my range by the time I could cast again.
Yes,
so.
Bellissima. Are Vaughn and Realm doing anything? Okay.
They have
So-
good life.
Ethan is
Drake
frozen and
with-
his face looks so pained.
The Drake, with all of its 2 hit points remaining,
Damn it.
takes off across the road and stumbles a little bit over the corpses of its packmates, but disappears into the horizon. You're out of combat initiative. While you stand on this beautiful grassy hill and look back on your trails of scorched earth and like minimal scorched vegetation, just in concentrated little explosions from the point in the path where you diverged to where you are now.
Look, as a creature of nature, I know that fire has renewing benefits, and that
It's okay, guys. The fire will help in the long run.
yeah,
The
yeah, it's
spoil.
gonna grow back better. Yeah,
I was helping the entire time. Only the environment.
you know, nature, to red and
Finds
tooth and
a way.
claw. Yeah, also that right. You know, it's the way of the world to.
It's
you know,
a little
fight.
different to be running from animals and then they run from us and then we still attack them compared to Darby, who tries to save these animals. It's very different.
Those animals were very willing to eat us.
So were the giant cats that we faced.
Okay,
Sorry, I
I'm going to
wasn't
let that
there
go,
for
but
that.
I will say that they had a baby in their bells, but it's okay. I take blame for that,
No,
and
no,
I will.
no,
I
no,
regret
it's
nothing.
fine. I'm not saying. You know what? Never mind. Actually, I feel like I've dug myself grave here.
So, in the future, do you want us to not? I just want to know where the lines are.
I
Boundaries.
honestly, since meeting this group, I don't know where the lines are.
I mean, y'all have been together for a while, but like, I'm new here, so I just need to know. I don't want to. I mean, I've already upset some of y'all, but I don't want
I
to
am
upset.
gonna. Go ahead.
I just don't want to upset whatever. I don't know what Darby did. I don't know what any of that was. I am a different person. But if I can do anything to help respect your wishes, I will try.
I'm not. I'm not saying that we have to do what they did. I was just reminiscing a little bit. Anyway, it's fine. It's all fine. You do what you all feel is right for yourselves in the moment.
I am not. I'm going to dismount and I am going to go and I'm going to cut open the belly of one of the creatures and I'm going to ride
with
my
away.
dagger. I'm casting augury with my dagger. I don't know
Okay.
how intelligent
I'm gonna
these
head back
creatures
towards the
are,
road.
But I'm at least. You guys, you've seen me do this before. It's a thing.
And it's just
I
as
can't-
disturbing.
Yes. I'm going to take a reading. I'm trying to determine if our path is still clear.
Okay. They have an intelligence of 6.
Okay. So it won't be a very good reading, but it is one.
So when your dagger absorbs the blood of these charred creatures, you briefly see flashes of the city again.
Okay. I will clean my dagger, and then I will return to the others, and I'll say, I'm sorry if that is upsetting for some. It is a way for me to help determine if we are going the right way and doing the right things. And I do not mean to be insensitive, but there's power in it, and it is worthwhile to at least use the lives that we took to protect our own.
I'm already gone towards the road as that was happening.
Okay. I will
Okay.
explain this to Vaughn and Realm and Kex, and then I will get back on Tempest, and we will keep going, I assume.
Yes.
Asala, don't we?
You pass the trail of Drake corpses on your way back to the path and resume your travel for the day.
Can
I will
ask,
share with
does it...
the. Go ahead.
Go for it. No.
I'll share with the others that we are still, as near as I can tell, moving in the right direction and doing the right thing.
Does it look like there are any scales that survived and didn't, get scorched?
I mean,
well,
everything is pretty scorched.
Okay. That's okay.
Are you about to skim one of these things?
That's my
I mean,
fault.
he was thinking about doing something Darby would have done and skinning it, but then having, I
true.
don't know, armor or something cool made out of it. But it's fine.
Darby comes back and Realm's like, I saved these for you. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh, it's fine. I'm fine. It's fine. It's... Okay.
We are just quietly sitting on the horse, and we will gently start braiding Tempest's hair.
He likes that. And
Okay.
Risa is still flying over us,
Mm-hmm.
doing owl shit. I don't know.
Doing owl shit.
Yeah, that's what Risa does. A lot of owl shit. Right now, they sometimes are other things, and then they do other things shit. But right now, they are an owl suit. That got really old really fast. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's totally fine.
So, you resume your day of travel. It is quieter now, and the rest of your journey passes without incident. Is there anything you wish to do over the next day or so of travel and camping?
I want to send a message to Solus.
Okay.
As I imagine, I would probably try to be on watch by myself again for the evening. Are we doing that? Wait, you just said for the evening?
For the evening and the next day of travel, just to kind of cut down on travel time.
Okay, yeah, so I want to send a message to Solus. And I'm going to say that I miss talking with you very much. I know you left for a reason. But I'm starting to feel a little isolated.
Yeah, I have to type or I'll mess this up.
I'm so sorry. I don't mean to burden
No,
you
no,
with
no,
this.
no, no, no. It's good.
No,
It's good.
I'm
No,
doing
it's
my
good.
message. I'm not done yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, go on. I'm so
Sorry,
sorry.
that was
So
loud.
sorry.
I don't mean to burden you with this. Take care. Now I'm good.
I need 2 seconds to think this through.
Why are you side-eyeing, Kaylee? I didn't mean to be that loud.
Read that. Oh my.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Shit.
But that's it. Yeah, that's it.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Wait, hold on. Alright, I got a couple. One more word. Alright, I got it. Okay. So she gets back fairly quickly. She gets back pretty quickly. Miss you too. You aren't a burden. It's a bit hard here too. Vivag is here now, so maybe it will be better. And I just sent it to you because I was typing it out in the DM, so that way you have it.
That's it.
Yes.
I have
Sorry for
something.
shouting earlier.
No, it's okay.
You're
What do
good.
you got?
I'm going to request to take a watch with Miss Ala.
Okay.
Of course.
Kex was telling, well, Fitzroy at the time was telling me that if I give you 5 silver pieces, you might be willing to read my palm.
You see her laugh, and she says, "Well, I will tell you like I told him. Do you want to see something real, or do you want to see a show? Because I can do either."
I would prefer real, but sometime to someone else it would be fun to watch you do a show. Not to-
So she thinks on it for a minute, and she's, "Well, I've already used your blood, so I can't." And then she kind of like, she takes a deep breath and thinks very seriously, and she's like, "What? I've never done." All right. And she pulls out her dagger, and she cuts her own hand.
Oh, no, I mean, well,
No, it's the price has to be paid, Realm. It's all right. And she will try to see Realm's future, and specifically, she's looking for a time when they might be at peace with themselves.
Okay. Just find
Mostly
your
my
table.
list. Yeah. Yeah. I have an
I didn't see
intelligence
that
of
far ahead.
18.
It's a long time.
Oh no!
in 60 years when he's an old man.
Okay, so sorry. Again, what are you asking specifically?
She's looking for a time when Realm will be satisfied with themselves and be comfortable in their own skin.
Okay. So, as the dagger absorbs, again, blood to perform its magic. You see a ruin of sorts. It looks like it has once been a small but homey abode, and now, specifically like through your vision, you see this abode go up in flames and reduce itself to this pile of rubble and soot and charcoal. And you see Realm standing within the rubble, not much older than he is now. And in his hands, he holds a small red gem.
All right, so she'll take her staff and again tap the crystal, and she will show Realm the vision as a like small illusion. She'll have to cast prestidigitation a few times, but she's casting it as if using her crystal as a crystal ball, and she'll show it to them. I don't know if this means more to you than it does to me, but this is your future, and this is I asked for a time when you would be at peace with yourself.
I don't know. It gave me an idea, but I'm not sure. But thank you very much.
Yes, it is something that I can offer to you, and I'm happy to do so. And she kind of binds up the cut on her hand.
I will not cast Cure Wounds, but I will give her 5 silver.
She refuses it, and she says, I was only teasing. I was only teasing him. It's fine. I paid the cost for this.
You didn't have to do that.
It's all right, Realm. It's all right.
Well, thank you very much. I
I
have something to think about now.
Yes. And think on what I said last night, too, or night before last. Yeah, 2 days ago. I think that there is comfort for you here if you would only ask for it.
I will think on it, but I will admit that the thought of asking people to tell me that they like me is very embarrassing, and I would rather not do that. But I will think on it.
Well, think of the other ways that they may show it as well. By talking to you, by wanting to communicate with you even though they are far away.
Yeah.
That is not something that people... It's not something that people do idly. If I don't want to speak to someone, I don't speak to them. And I know that others are similar.
Yeah. I think you're right. Thank you for that.
Of course.
I'm good.
I will say during the next day of travel, Realm, you hear a voice in your head. Familiar now because you've heard it once before. It is quiet, feminine, and kind. Hello, it's Awen. Reached Sorsa. Nothing here. Nothing. Ghost town. Signs of conflict. Still investigating. Very eerie. Please be careful. They talk about you a lot.
What was it? They talk about... They... Who? Okay.
Someone's delivering the
I
message
have a
for
guess.
Awen.
Oh.
Wait, what?
That word they're talking
Somebody's
about. Oh.
delivering the message for Awen.
Who? So I'm so confused. I'm sorry.
Realm has a small existential crisis.
So Awen has
It was-
told someone a message. And they've sent that message to you. And then they've said that they, as in Awen, talks about you a lot.
Do sending messages work like that where they
messaging me
mimic the
then?
voice they're sending as well? Because I thought Viconia was
I thought
sending
it was
messages
Awen.
in her own voice.
She is, but Awen can't send messages.
Awen has a sending stone.
Not to Realm. Realm heard it in his head.
Wait, is it
Oh,
coming from
I
you?
thought Roman. Awen, never mind.
I think
Awen,
they've met
Awen
someone.
does not. Go ahead.
I know I was about to sneeze, but I think they've met someone along their travels that can message, so they are sending messages to that person to Realm. Is what
Yeah.
I think.
Yes.
Okay.
So that person is telling you that yes, and I need Viconia to Realm's like I got this message and I didn't understand it, and Viconia explains it to him, and it's so cute. I need that to be my headcanon.
Can you
Viconia's
respond to
like
a
this-
message after a few minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then that's totally gonna happen. He's gonna go to Viconia and be like, I'm very confused. Is it even Awen's voice? He just assumed it was Awen's voice.
It's
That
not
would be your
Awen's voice.
reply.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That
But
would
you
be
do
your
get a
reply.
Yeah, so you can think about
Wait.
it.
No,
What
no,
would
no.
say
He
that?
doesn't. Like, his reply is immediately what he says next.
Oh, fuck it.
That's the reply. That's the whole.
I'm
Oh,
confused.
fuck
I
it.
heard a voice, and it said this, and it just cuts off.
Yeah. That would be your message back.
Damn it.
No, that's the.
I just need everyone to know that if that was relayed and Otto was within earshot, he would share the story of the time Realm tried to send a letter for Borges.
Wait. Did
But
somebody...
Otto wasn't there.
Wait.
I mean-
She said it was a voice that you recognized.
Because it's messaged them before.
Yeah, and I just assumed it was Awen that time too.
No,
No.
both times you've received a message from Awen, it's been from a voice you don't know.
Oh,
But
the
this time
right
you've heard it
fuck!
before.
Awen's voice
Yeah.
very well. I
Got
would
it.
assume.
Okay, you say familiar voice throw me off. That makes sense.
Yes,
I can
familiar
send
voice
it-
because you've heard it once before.
Do you want me to send a message back to Awen for you that isn't quite jumbled?
Please, please do.
What would you like to say, darling?
Okay, wait. First, I should tell you what I heard.
I'm just going to...
So bad. I'm gonna
Oh.
continue while this is happening.
I
Okay,
also
okay,
have
okay.
to pee.
I have
so
to
why
pee
don't
too.
we
Think
small
about
break
it.
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
get
small
our
you have a
ducks
pee
in a
break to
row.
think about it.
Oh boy. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. You guys want to know something that's exciting?
What's exciting?
Go ahead.
Is it the alligator that was walking this morning right where I walked? Because that's fine.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. I'm sorry, though. I stole your thunder.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. That's terrifying though. It's not much, but like this tattoo, I'm not a very big fan of anymore. And my sister-in-law, who's very good at art, is thinking about how she can fix it.
Aw,
For
that's
me.
That's
nice.
exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
What are you hoping it gets fixed to?
I don't want to. It's just like I still want the wing, but it doesn't look like what I wanted it to look like. It's very. It kind of looks like a sports emblem, in my opinion.
Oh, gotcha.
So I wanted something like more obviously like a angel wing or even color. I don't know what she's gonna do yet, but I told her a bunch of things and she said she'd think of it.
All right, we all Gucci?
Yeah.
Okay. So the rest of your journey passes relatively peacefully.
Oh wait,
As
I
you get-
wanted to send a message.
Oh,
to
sorry, my bad.
Eowyn.
My bad. Yep, my bad.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna tell everyone first. I'm gonna say, okay, I got a message from Eowyn or someone with Eowyn. But they said that they reached Camp Sorsha and that it's a ghost town. They said there's signs of conflict, but they said to be careful. It's a ghost town. Yeah.
Isn't Camp Sosa where there were supposed to be some of the people you were looking for?
Indeed.
Yes. I don't.
That is
believe
where
there
my
was
mentor
someone-
was last spotted.
That's where the O'Dowds were also. We were told that they were going.
go.
The parental figures, anyway.
I'm sorry. Perhaps they've gone elsewhere.
To a better place, I'm sure.
Certainly.
We going there?
Masala
Can we-
almost looks like she's having a feeling. Almost.
Well, we are going there, are we not? Or is that a trip for after Ainsbury?
Ainsbury is
I'm
on
pretty-
the way to Camp Sosa.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure Camp Sorsa is well east of Ainsbury.
Right, you're right. We were going the totally opposite direction. My bad. Okay.
No, you're headed in the same direction.
Yeah.
It's just
It's just
Yeah.
after Ainsbury.
It's on the
We're
other
Ainsbury
side of-
first.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
We're going to Ainsbury on request / also an information kind of mission.
Do we know how
And
long
then-
away the treaty is? The festival?
like within the month. So probably now at this point, like within the next 3 weeks.
And how long approximately will it take us to get there?
To
From where we are
Ainsbury,
now? Yeah.
you're like within a couple days.
And final question: how long is how long of a trip is it from Ainsbury to Camp Sorsha?
Probably another 2 weeks.
Fuck. Okay. I would like to message them back. Well, I want to tell them to be careful.
Be careful.
Please don't add that. Oh my god. Is that where we are going after the Thunderfire Treaty?
I mean,
And
yeah, might as well.
I would like to meet up with them. And it sounds like there's lots to discover there.
Toby's stuck on something. Hold on.
Whoa, no.
it's like when your Rumba gets stuck in a corner.
Yeah, he's dumb.
To be fair, our kitten has been playing with a tag on a thing and keeps getting her claw stuck in it, and then she keeps doing it again.
Yeah, Toby does that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he was playing on his little thing, and his claw got stuck in it. Sorry.
Free the Toby.
And my friend's cats have a habit of jumping into boxes they shouldn't, like cat. Wait till you leave them open.
Oh,
Cats are seen to put themselves in all sorts of uncomfortable places.
Rhiannon
we
just
heard-
had an epiphany.
well, not much. But last we heard, Mesha was going to Camp
Mesha?
Sorsha too. Mesha,
Yep.
right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's headed that way.
That was Headmaster Joefield.
Perhaps even
mean-
Realm's mentor, no last name given.
Edvin's surname. That is Sorsa. Sorsa.
Okay, I need to stay on one train of thought because I just thought that maybe it would be good to ask Vaconia to message my mentor, but that is a thought for
One at a
another
time, please. One at a
That's a
time.
thought for another time. I'm having too many of those. Okay, so, tell them to be careful. To let us know if they find out more, and I suppose say that we will join them once the Thunderfire Treaty celebration is over. Also, another thought that, because my brain is very active at the moment, but what if we tried to windwalk there if we have 3 weeks before the actual festival? What if we reached Ainsbury, put our horses somewhere, and then tried to windwalk to meet them?
Am I saying this to
That-
Awen?
What? I'm sorry?
Am I saying this to Awen? Is that what's...
No, that part was to you guys.
Can we do the
Uh,
message and then talk about that? Because I'm all over
But
the
if
place
you-
and it's very confusing.
I know, but if you guys say yes, I might want you to say something about that.
It is-
I mean,
Would
thought it was
I-
complicated.
Would Cax know enough about Windwalk to say the thing that I want to say about Windwalk?
We would not be able to guarantee our way back in time.
Yeah,
if we went out to
no.
Camp Source, so this
Yeah,
is
that's
what
what-
we get ourselves into. It
That's
is
what I would like
for
to
the
say, yeah.
best of staying
Mhm.
very.
Yeah.
Yeah, that there's a risk of that.
I know
So
you want to see
message
your
to
friend, but
I know, I haven't forgotten.
Good, because I'm just the type that likes to do, like, you complete one task, you go on to the next, you complete another task,
My
you go
brain
on
it
to
off.
the next.
goes all over the place sometimes. I apologize.
No, it's alright, it's quite charming, Realm. I just need to, would like to send this message for you to make you happy.
Yes, I'm sorry to make this difficult.
No, it's alright.
Just tell them to be careful, to keep us in the loop. We'll join them after the treaty celebration. I would love to ask who is actually speaking to me when it happens, but I don't. But that's not as important, I suppose. Just if you have any words left, just say that.
It's a
I
lot of pressure.
say hi to Awen. I don't know.
I'm sending a message
Or
to
Otto.
Awen.
Oh,
Wait, do you want to
that I
say hello
hi?
to Otto, or you were saying hello to Awen? It's fine, I've got this. I know what you want to say.
he's like,
I
no,
know.
it's fine, I got it.
No, I got this. I got this.
She's a
It's okay.
professional.
I know this now. It's gonna be great. I'm going to send a message to Awen.
Mm-hmm.
Rem got your message. Be careful.
They miss you.
We're going to Ainsbury for the Thunderfire Treaty.
Yeah.
Keep us in the loop.
This is 18.
Ram says hi.
Hiding behind
You
my
can at
legs while someone
You can at least
crush.
you can at least specify Otto to make it a little better.
I am.
To Otto. I had words.
Stop counting. I was too busy being like that.
No, I had words. I had words left, and it was
You did.
Ram says hi to Otto.
Realm was like one of those kids that's
And
like hiding
anyway.
behind a plant while their friend hands their crush a note, being like, "Do you like me?"
Check yes or
Check.
no.
Check yes or no.
So you will get a response back very quickly that says, it's good to hear from you too. If nothing comes up here, maybe we'll see you in Ainsbury, but it's, weird here. Words don't do it justice.
Bye. No, I'm saying.
Does Otto say hi? Otto? No. Okay. All right. I
Otto would say hi.
Not enough words though, and it was just
Okay.
It's gonna be one of those like they finish it and they're like, oh, by the way, they say hi.
I expressed to Realm and everyone what was said in the message. Then I'm gonna send another one to Otto.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, wait. I should send. I'm gonna send a message to Otto. I feel like he might feel left out.
If
Laura
you do,
has feelings, but Miss Sala doesn't know. So it's
tell him
fine.
that I say hi as well.
All right, Vaughn. Do you want to say anything? I'm going to send this message.
No.
No.
Cole
Nothing?
would say things, but it's fine.
I mean,
You're lagged out for me.
Yeah.
this is still to Awen and Otto, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you still cut out for me.
Send my regards.
Okay.
I don't think
Okay.
there was anything more than that.
Okay,
said,
send
yeah.
my. Okay, all right. I'm going to send a message to Otto now.
Okay.
This isn't really all that important. People just wanted to say hi. Be safe.
14. You have lots more to say if you want.
Hope you're doing well. Hugs. That's it. That's it.
I'm so mad that I didn't take that message. I'm so mad right now. Not in this character, but on Sala's.
It's a pretty quick response. It's just, hi. We're okay. Things are weird. Tell Realm and Vaughn and everyone else that I say hi. Miss you. Hugs. Bye.
I wasn't counting, but I bet some of that.
Otto
I'm
says
sure some of it did.
hi to everyone. He misses you. And hugs. Yes, that's it. I'm quite proud of myself for that one, actually. Alright, that's it. That's all. It's two third level spells, so you're welcome. Gonna get fucked on the road now.
I mean,
Not literally.
You could.
Oh my god.
there's room for more.
Sorry, yes, Realm.
It's true.
Not for right now, but if I think about a message, would you be able to send one to my mentor? You could look at my brain whenever to see.
Yes, of course. I wouldn't mind doing that for you.
Thank you. I will think about it, because
Okay.
I don't want to put you in the same situation as a minute ago with Eowyn.
It's quite alright. If just let me know when you'd like to send it and we can send it.
Thank you very much.
I picture Realm's brain like if there were an English professor who had a super organized desk and everything was neat and there were tons of piles and papers to be graded, and then someone just flipped the desk over, and that's Realm's brain.
Alright,
Yeah,
that's it. That's all I
probably.
got.
Okay. So, with your messages sent and your interruption to the day resolved, you continue on your journey. It is another day and night of travel. But eventually, and I need to pull up the relative document. Eventually, in the distance, you begin to see it. The towering spires and tall built buildings that crest over the horizon and mark the capital city of Gallium. You find that the closer you get, the busier the roadways get. Populated with caravans, merchants, and travelers coming and going from the capital city. There's also a sizable presence of guards who patrol the paths, occasionally stopping convoys that catch their interest. And I need everybody to make either a stealth or a performance check to be unseemly
Ooh. Okay.
as you are proceeding past these patrols.
That's a nat one.
I
22!
will say, as if there are patrols and stuff, we will resume Fitzroy, and we rolled a natural 20. So
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We will resume Bryn.
I was trying a performance check, and I am sitting behind Fitzroy, so maybe they can save me from myself this one time.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay. So, sorry, that was a 20,
22.
22,
Dirty 20.
20.
the net 20 would have resulted in a 21
Okay.
for me. Oh, right.
Well, more than enough to bring your average up. You are able to get get closer to the city without attracting any of the attention of the patrolling guards. You'll see a couple caravans ahead and behind you get stopped for what seems like harmless questioning, but yours rattles by unchecked.
I
You
will
pers-
lean
Go ahead.
in and tell Fitzroy thank you for whatever they did that covered up my awful awkwardness. I can be gracious at times.
All right.
We just give a little wink over our shoulder and keep going.
So you proceed closer and closer to that grand city and begin to realize a few things. As you near the city proper, you can see a massive stone wall that rises in the distance, blocking your view of the buildings that are behind it. In the sweeping land before this wall appears to be a hodgepodge mix of low-cost housing, both permanent and temporary. It seems there are many little tent communities that you pass first on the very outskirts. Some built in isolation, and others built into little camps. And it seems like a mix of travelers on the very outskirts. But as you press on a little further, you find that some of these tents appear to have been erected some time ago, and occupants have made additions to expand their living space, despite their permanent homes being made of mostly canvas and leather. You continue along the main road, past these subdivisions of tent homes, and you notice that as you get closer and closer to that great wall, the housing gets more permanent. These abodes are still largely made up of cheap materials like unprocessed wood, thatch, and canvas, but they at least start to resemble actual buildings. And the streets between them and on the roadways that you traverse are crowded with people. What are you doing?
Is there anyone else traveling along the road that might look more noble or higher standings nearby? Guards, people traveling?
There are a ton of guards. They are patrolling these main roadways. If you're looking for anything else other than the merchants or travelers that are also in this procession, you would need to do a perception check. At disadvantage, as you are in direct daylight.
Daylight, yeah.
Vaughn is going to just keep a tighter watch on his own personal belongings because the last time they traversed through a crowd in a big city, Clizzard robbed them.
It's true. I got a 12.
Okay. So, you certainly do see patrols of guards walking up and down the path. As mentioned, they are occasionally questioning some of the caravans, and you can hear them asking simple questions like, where are you from, and where are you going, and how long have you been on the road, and who are you representing? Oh, I might need you to head in that direction. There's some lodgings there for you. But in terms of more notable or noble looking carriages, can't seem to spot any.
Go rub my eyes. Right. Suppose we make our way in, and I believe we are representatives of Mistress Sonvi from Ashenhurst and the O'Dowds, which is who Vaughn is representing.
What, who won?
Who Vaughn is representing.
Oh, Vaughn. Who Vaughn? I was like, who the
Are you saying I'm representing the O'Dowds?
You agreed to it.
Oh, sure. I guess I am now.
You agreed to it in front of them.
I'm sure I did. I have no doubts about that.
Alright.
A lot's happened since then. That's all right.
Fair
It's
enough.
been 3 days. It's been.
So you continue along the roadways closer and closer to this towering, massive stone wall, and you begin to see one of the entry gates just ahead of you, and are caught in a little bit of a traffic queue behind other carriages. And you notice that there's about a 50-50 chance that any of the carriages in front of you actually get through. You watch them turn around a couple and send them back the way they'd come. And one by one, you get closer to this gate for the very same inspection that these convoys are being put through.
Okay. Gonna walk up.
I didn't
with
get any
that.
official seal or mark to represent them, did I?
For Ormershire, no.
Okay.
So,
What about from Sonvi?
We have
Yeah,
her
our
her
necklace.
her necklace. I have her necklace
Right.
that I keep forgetting I have.
may have come in
Okay.
handy in the potion maker's shop.
No, it's all right. The heroes of Romashire did.
So one by one, you are watching. Sorry, go ahead.
No. I was gonna make a joke.
Okay.
Fine.
Little by little, you approach on horseback these gates, and as it comes to the time where you are standing in front of that massive, almost 30-foot tall gate, and the patrol of guards that mans it, you are told to halt, and we'll need your names and your business.
All right. My name is Brunache. I'm here on behalf of Headmaster Sonvi from Ashenhurst. She sends her regards. We're here for the treaty. Celebration of the treaty.
They exchange a look, start flipping through their documents.
I hold out the necklace!
One gets close to kind of squint at it, nods, leans over to his partner, whispers a few things, and they continue to flip through a large book for quite some time. Okay. Eventually, they stop on a certain page, and again, there's a few whispers exchanged between them, and they look up at you and say, usually there's not so many for Sonvi and Ashenhurst.
I am also here representing the O'Dowds from Ormershire.
From where, sorry?
Ormershire.
Oh. Okay. And again, they start to flip through their book. Then you reach another page, seem to make a few notes in their ledger, and one goes, so, sorry, you said you were from Ormershire, correct?
We have two traveling parties here to represent today. Representatives from the O'Dowds in Ormershire, and then representatives for Mr. Sonvi from Ashenhurst.
Okay. That certainly accounts for the size of your party. I just have a question. Are you at all familiar with the heroes of Ormershire?
Is us.
We are the very one.
Said with a
Heck's like,
confidence.
wait a minute. Or Fitzroy. I'm like,
Sorry, you're the heroes?
All of us, yes.
Yep.
Yes.
All of you?
Yes.
The ones that vanquished the giant lady in the square.
And
Yes, the
the
very
creatures
ones.
that she was summoning, yes.
Oh, okay. Yes, you are all clear to go through, and I've been asked to notify you, the heroes, that your presence has been requested in the Crownswell Keep.
Might I ask by who?
The king.
All right. Hell yeah.
That means that I can hardly.
I grab Fitzroy's mouth and cover it before they can say something stupid. It is gentle, but it is firm. My grip.
Wonderful. We shall make our way there. Thank you very much.
Of course, and they flip through their ledger, go to the back of the book, and pull a little golden card out from a sleeve and hold it out to one of you.
It's gonna be Bryn, we know it.
I'm gonna grab it.
Okay.
I
They
wanna
hold
take
it
the
out
card.
to the elven woman and say, just present this at the gates to the upper city, and they should let you through with no problem. But be sure to mention that you are the heroes of Ormershire. That is a pretty important distinction.
Of course.
Understood.
Have a wonderful day.
And we head on in. Yeah, I guess we don't have to be
Fitzroy
humble
go.
about it.
So you are let through those giant gates and into the inner city, which is a collection of very permanent stone and wood buildings, not quite as packed closely together.
Please.
Race people outside.
Okay, it sounded like a toilet that was being possessed
Race
by a
people.
monster or something.
Race
It sounded
people
like a
outside.
ghost to me.
I thought
Yeah.
it was a toilet going insane.
That's toilet.
Just people going real fast out there.
All the little houses. Oh my god, this place is huge. Jesus.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry to freak out. It sounded like When they're being possessed, it was a little scary.
It's a good thing that we're here for like 3 weeks.
Is your
Jesus.
toilet running?
Oh, you better go catch it!
Oh no.
Kaylee's gonna fire all of us, y'all.
I made the same joke. I'd fire myself.
That's fair.
So you are granted access into the inner city, which is a place that seems far less packed, but still very busy. The buildings here are made up of stone, well finished, and not quite packed as closely together as the encampments that you've witnessed outside the main walls. You are quite easily able to get sucked into the flow of traffic as people come and go along the main roads. What are you doing?
There are a couple places that I suppose we must find. I suppose we have to go see the king.
Do you know the king?
I doubt we
Yeah.
can keep him waiting for long.
I'm not-
Yeah,
I'm not saying
I
I
think-
don't want to go, but I don't want to go. Oh my god, okay.
Well, he doesn't.
Yep.
We've been on the road for a while. Like, how would he know whether we've? I suppose the guards would let him know.
We also know he has the ring.
Is it the king of Monaco? I kind of thought it was the king of Galleon. Am I going crazy? Insane. Is
No,
there-
you're right. It's the king of Monaco,
that.
not the king. The emperor
saw
of
that.
Monaco has it.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
The Emperor
great.
has
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I
we're
misunderstood
no, we're
then.
not
Okay.
going to see the. We're going to see the
I'm
king.
not very good at royalty. I grew up in a forest. I'm sorry.
I'm very good at royalty. I'm too good at royalty.
That's why you're. That's why you're here. That's
Too
why
good
you're
at. I
here.
got. I also need to find the ivory tower.
I think we should go to the king first, because I think the longer we keep the king waiting, the worse things might be when we get in there. And then we can go to the ivory tower, whatever that is. I don't know, but
I mean, assuming that meeting goes amicably, it wouldn't hurt to have the favor of the king with us as we're walking through the city anyway, so I agree with this
Yeah.
word.
We should perhaps consider if we will be honest about the fact that we are not all the heroes of Ormashire.
we could say that y'all are the heroes of Ormashire, and we are some hired help. I mean, we could just be honest. Like we're just helping out while some of your folks are doing whatever they're doing.
I do
Fair
think
enough.
unless we're
Yeah, I don't see where honesty hurts us here. I mean, we are mostly the heroes of Ormashire.
Y'all are mostly the heroes of Ormashire, and we are friends.
Alright, well, I'm not against the honesty. We do have to locate where he is, because I have never been to the city in my life.
I look up to see if I can see a giant palace towering over the other buildings.
I will say it doesn't quite tower, but it is certainly up there. There is another set of walls between, at least one that you can see, between you and what looks like the turrets and spires of a castle in the distance.
I can have Risa scout and they can help us locate the gate, or we could ask a guard. I mean, you've got an official invitation.
Another
Okay.
crazy thought.
Mm.
I could pretend to be one of the other people that was a hero of
No.
Ormashire. Okay.
Wait,
You were just the one that said to be honest.
I
That
turned
would
around
be
and
good.
said, well, no, I turned forward because I said, oh, you can just cast disguise like that, can you?
I mean, that's one of the ways I've been able to be myself when I want to.
I see.
No,
Is there
I think
That
honesty
makes sense
is
to me.
likely best.
There could be
I'm
someone
s-
in there who has true sight, and
Yeah.
So long as it benefits us, I don't mind being honest.
It's just a thought. I had to put it out there. Just-
You often put all of your thoughts out there. Is there
I
rod
do,
around?
and I will continue to do so.
There is
Please
certainly
do.
a heavy guard presence that is patrolling these city streets.
I'm going to gently try to call the attention of one and politely ask in which direction might be best for us to go in order to go see the king.
He kind of looks you up and down, but will
And then I'll hold the card.
but will turn around and point and say, if you follow this road through the market, just keep going, you'll get the wall on your left side. Just keep the wall on your left side, and eventually you'll come up on the gate to the upper city. Show them that, and they should let you through. He continues to
Wonderful.
walk.
Have a wonderful day.
He's already walking away.
Sorry, Fitzroy, I didn't mean to interrupt you. You will continue to share your thoughts.
I didn't say anything. I think you're projecting onto me now.
All right.
What am I
Well,
projecting onto you?
We just don't say anything else.
I look
I'm
at
so
Vaughn for help.
confused.
We
I
can
wonder
just
what their
we
record
have our
system is
record.
like.
Yep, let's go. Meet the king.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm not done with this discussion, but I follow behind on Iamon.
I'm done with it, and I keep
Are
going.
we? And we should keep a lookout for shops as we go, just to see what we might want to come back and look through as after we've run our errands.
Are
Stables.
we?
Let's go see the king first.
Yeah, I was gonna say stables. Do we have the horses
Yeah.
with us, or should we try and find a place?
Oh,
for
yeah.
them?
The
I
garden's
assume.
fun.
I assume there are stables
imagine
by
there
the
would be
main
stables.
gate.
Hmm.
Yes,
Yeah.
there would be
Um,
stables there will be stables at the next gate.
Well, let's make arrangements at the next gate then, because this seems like it could be a long walk otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
And you do
Head to-
notice that a lot of the people around you are still on horseback or still towing a wagon or carriage, because the sheer size of the city means a walk on foot might take much longer than one on horseback. You do circle through the inner city and find there is a thriving marketplace. Again, there is a lot of pop-up vendors, but there's also many brick and mortar places, and you pass names which I can read for you. You pass places with signs outside to the likes of Gilded Grimoires, Golden Goblet Inn, the Artesians Etlier, Regal Roast. Just very, like, building after building with creative, different sort of namesakes. It seems that any of the buildings that are along the roadways appear to be brick and mortar shops or services that are offered to passerbyers. And beyond them, in the roadways that sort of traverse into the neighborhoods, seems to be where the residences are.
And a stable to place our horses in.
Yep.
That's closest to our destination, hopefully.
As you reach the next set of gates, you are invited to stable your horses there, or you can keep them with you.
I think I'd like to stable Iamon. He does need some comfort and some food, I do think.
Well, some rest will do him good.
Sure. Yeah. More than earned it.
Okay.
I will
You
hand
can-
off Iamon.
Board your horses. They will ask for 10 gold a horse. Just to board and feed and care for them.
Once we get into the city proper, where it's sort of crowded, Risa will just ride on my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
I covered for Bellissima.
Oh.
Okay. So you board your horses and approach the next set of gates. Again, there is a heavy presence of guards stationed outside that will ask who you are and what business you have in the inner city. Or sorry, the upper city, my bad.
Requested by the king, and they'll show the card.
Okay. After you show the card and explain why you're here, they will talk amongst themselves for only a few moments before you are granted passage. And again, that giant set of doors opens up to a area of the city that is not at all packed close. There is space, plenty of decorative greenery, large, ornate-looking houses, and within the first few steps of arriving, you can tell immediately that the inner city, as it was called, is very much the location for the middle class, and you are entering the walled-off community designated for the upper class.
Gonna stick to the back, hood up, don't pay attention to me mode.
I'm paying attention to you.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, I'm doing it.
Don't do it.
That's too late.
I would like to at least find a place to change before we go and directly meet the king. Get the dust of the journey off of me. I have nicer robe or nicer wardrobe I'd like to present myself with.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. That's smart.
There's like this weird moment where Masala actually looks a little insecure and kind of looks down at her own clothes and says, should we change? Do you think that's something that we should? I don't
think it's necessary. I would just love to.
I think you look fine. I'm going in as is. We're adventurers. We're not nobility. I don't think he's expecting us to be. Not that there's anything wrong with wanting to look your best. I just don't think. Yeah.
Thank you.
Nicely spoken, darling.
We can't. We're not all blessed enough to be pretty and good with words and intelligent, and he just rambles on and eventually shuts up.
And rich and
I'm going to reach out and just lightly pat his arm with a smile.
Masala watches Fitzroy very closely until he finally stops talking.
Silenced by us staring.
She's waiting, just waiting to see. Okay, keep going,
So, you begin to walk into the upper city, a very posh, spread out, well-maintained area of the city, still encased in those large 30-foot walls. And where are you going?
To the king. I didn't retain the name.
Okay.
me neither.
I'm
So
sorry.
We will give the card to a nearby guard and ask for their assistance in escorting us.
Mm-hmm. Every time you try and speak with the Crown's Guard, they are infinitely more helpful after you present that card. And they direct you towards the west gate, which is the final gate before you get into the Crownswell Keep grounds.
Crowns. I'm gonna write that down now.
We should also ask.
I appreciate
if we
you.
remember his name, we should ask about that first.
A what?
If we genuinely don't remember his name, we should probably ask about that first before going to see him.
Do we?
King Gwendolyn. No, Queen Gwendolyn.
Quinn?
Is that right? Is that
I
Queen?
don't want to just
Wait.
guess it. I would
Look,
really
can we-
rather
we
ask
would-
first.
Let's just eavesdrop on the people around us and listen for someone else to say it. Okay?
Is that not
Wait.
Galleon? We're in Galleon? We're in Galleon.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
We're
his
in Galleon.
his
Not doing
daughter
that.
is Princess Penelope. Penelope. Penelope?
Oh,
Is
so
that
we
her?
met the. Is
We
that
met the
that we met?
princess.
Bernadette.
Okay.
You mean?
Bernadette? It's been a hot
Penelope.
minute. I don't know where I got Penelope from. I'm
mean, okay.
sorry. My brain
His name
is just
George.
mush.
His name is George.
Okay.
Don't call
Okay.
him George!
King Galleon, then. That's his name. His name is
Isn't
George
it?
Galleon.
Why would we
sounds
call him
better.
by his name?
Don't just go, hey, George, what's up?
What's up,
I'll
George?
struggle to remember his name just to refuse to say it.
Met your daughter, Penelope.
I dug through my notes. We're saying his fucking name.
Yeah, no, Princess Bernadette.
Royal people, I am counting on
Your
Bren
life
to
debt
do
has been
this.
repaid.
Princess Bernadette.
But that was just for the first time. After
No, you
that,
just,
you
it's
know.
your majesty. You call him by your majesty or... No, wait, yes. It's your majesty, and then under with the princess is your highness.
Bren, perhaps you should just do the talking for all of us.
Please.
As we get closer, I will say that like Fitzroy has straightened up and seems less himself as they get closer.
Oh God.
Realm is gonna purposely try to stay behind Fitzroy.
Is his name really
Casually
George?
And
I have George Galleon written in
Okay.
my notes.
Okay.
I haven't found it, but I trust Wade. Like, I'm not gonna find it, so I trust.
We'll find it again.
Where
but-
I got Penelope
No,
from.
we trust you. We trust you.
Yeah,
I
we
have
trust you,
zero
yeah.
idea.
Otherwise,
We
he's
don't-
gonna. Oh my god! Otherwise, it's gonna be very awkward. But no,
It's okay. We're gonna have no occasion to address him by his name. We're just going to say Your Majesty, and by us, I mean Bryn is going to say Your
I found
Majesty,
it.
and it's going to be fine.
It
Amazing.
is George Galleon. I'm confirming
Oh,
I found it in
good.
the
I'm
notes.
so glad.
Rhiannon never doubted you, Wade. Rhiannon never doubted you, but
But be a
I wanted to see if I'd written it.
Oh, it's always good to double check. Yeah, no, it's always good to have a reference. It's fine.
So,
Okay, let's head towards
With-
the big shiny place.
with the guidance of the guards, you are directed towards the west gate, where again you present yourselves, the card, and your titles to the patrol that maintains that gate. And just as twice before, you are let through to a, again, very spread out, very upper end, almost courtyard that has a winding path leading through a very gorgeous and diverse forest.
I feel more comfortable instantly.
Mm-hmm. You proceed along the path, surrounded by trees and flora of multiple different kind of what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't all seem native. A lot of this, especially to those of you who have spent a lot of time in the wilderness, will spot trees and plants that you wouldn't think would thrive in this climate or this location. But nevertheless, they are here, they are strong, and they are thriving.
Can I do the really annoying thing where I point this out to every single plant I see? I'm like, that grows here, that doesn't grow there. Like that's such and such and so and so. And yeah, I will just do that down the path.
So while Masala regales you all with her knowledge of the flora, you approach the Crownswell Keep.
Announce that we're the heroes of Ormashire and hold out the card, and that we're here to see the king by request.
At this level, your again, I can't fucking remember the right words. Your documentation is less intensely scrutinized. It seems that if you've made it this far, clearly you have reason to be here. The guards will simply nod at you, and they send a messenger off ahead. And they say, the king has a few meetings in his court for the day, but he will see you in a few minutes. Be sure you prepare your statements. And it's a very passive statement made that they really don't seem to care why you're here or what you're seeing the king for. They let you through, and you join a very sparse queue of probably about 2 or 3 other parties waiting to see the king.
I'm not gonna get the change first, but you know what? It's fine. It's probably fine.
Yeah, I assumed we already changed. We changed before, yeah. You had an opportunity.
Changed on the road.
Yeah,
At one of
we
the
never
mini
like
gates.
veered off the road here.
a statement
could've just changed this.
I mean, we just walked through a forest. You could have changed in the forest. Look, you don't have anything anybody hasn't seen, bro. Just stand between two
The
of us
guards
and go
really
for
have
it.
not.
We can hold up a cloak or something and give you some privacy.
It's fine. It's fine. We're already here.
You look fine. I think you look real nice.
You look good, on really. But if you want, you can ask if there's a restroom, perhaps.
No, it's fine.
Or wait,
it's fine. We're
an
already here.
outhouse.
It's fine.
A pot in a chamber.
I'm going to reach out and take Vaughn's hand in attempts to help calm him.
I am fine. What are you doing? I'm fine.
I didn't say anything. I just took your hand.
I see Bryn take Vaughn's hand, and there's a thoughtful look for a second, and then I just turn away. Not my business.
I look very casual as I'm taking his hand. Like
Yeah.
just
Oh no.
walking.
You do.
I am fixing my hair.
I am
Dusting
helping
off my
Fitzroy
armor.
fix their hair.
I
I'm just putting my.
I hold a hand out to
I,
Ralph, too.
I'm gonna take the hand.
Yeah.
I'll take the hand for sure.
Now skip.
and now, if we notice everyone else holding hands, we're just gonna hold our hand out to Masala.
She kind of looks at the hand
Holding
and looks away, and then she will lace her fingers with Fitzroy. And it's not that she doesn't want to hold their hand, she just doesn't really do casual touching, but it's fine for purposes of this. She's not going to turn them away. It would be mean.
Is it weird that we're
He just-
walking?
We're just walking up to the doors. It's fine.
Okay.
Fitzroy will kind of lean over to Masala and say, I don't know if everybody else was holding hands. I just thought maybe it was what people do here. I don't know.
I lean back and I whisper and I say,
Now
I've
it's
held
become
worse
very
things. I
awkward,
suppose
and
it's
I'm going
fine.
to let go.
What?
We will continue
No,
holding
no,
hands.
no,
I'm
you
not
committed.
letting
Now
go.
it's become very awkward, and I'm going to let go.
Fitzroy's
So-
not letting go. I'm sorry, Masala, you're holding hands.
You
That's
stand
fine. She's
in a
okay with it.
tall,
He sat in her lap
opulent
for a
hall.
long time.
after holding hands and not holding hands and questioning why we aren't all holding hands. Your time arrives at a set of magnificent double doors, adorned with intricate carvings of kingly figures and a golden lion. The doors creak and then swing open for you, and you enter a courtroom that is hushed with reverence, and that atmosphere envelops all who step inside. The chamber is vast, with a vaulted ceiling so high up it seems almost sky height. Sunlight filters through high-set stained glass, casting a kaleidoscope of colors upon a polished marble floor, creating an aura of divine solemnity. At the far end of this courtroom, a raised dais sits beneath an elaborately adorned canopy of rich green velvet, embroidered with the royal coat of arms, which is a lion poised to strike. This is the seat of the king, the majestic throne of carved oak and gilded gold, draped in velvety sage green cushions. There are tapestries that adorn the court walls, seeming to depict the kingdom's history and noble deeds, and grand chandeliers that illuminate the space with a warm golden glow. There are lavish paintings that line the wall, displaying faces of past monarchs or nobility, as well as continued key moments in the nation's history. An ornate railing separates King George's elevated dais from the rest of the room, and before it, a large expanse of marble floor allows for the king's subjects and you to gather for important audiences or proclamations. You can assume that here, nobles and dignitaries and commoners alike come to seek justice or mercy or simply the king's wisdom. There is certainly an air of expectation and respect as those assembled watch you enter and stand on that vast marble floor before an aged man draped in similar sage green and gold. He has long white hair that descends to about his shoulders, as well as a thick white beard, wearing a ornate golden crown upon his head. He squints down at you as you are herded into his attention. He leans towards you over that decorated ornate railing, and then seems to lean back and exchange a few words with a tall, also rather elderly man dressed in robes of blue and gold stood at his side. They exchange a few words, and then that blue-robed man will step forward and say, "Please, name your business and who you are to the eyes of the king."
I step forward and I dip myself into a very regal curtsy that I'm used to. We are the heroes of Ormashire, Your Majesty. We arrived just moments ago and were told that you sought an audience with us.
So the man in the blue robes stands a little straighter and looks back to the king, and the king looks to him and nods. And then the man in the blue robes looks down to one of the tenants on the ground floor and says, "Messenger, please fetch the princess." And he turns and vanishes through the door. In the meantime, the king places his hands on the armrests of his chair and slowly stands. It seems a little bit labored. He is very much up there in years, but he approaches the railing and places his hands against it, which are adorned with probably 6 or 7 jeweled rings that catch even from your distance. And he says, "I have heard a great many things of your deeds from my young daughter, and I wanted to extend my personal thanks to you for protecting her in what I can only assume was a most dire and unpredicted situation. You have my gratitude, and it felt only right to deliver that to you in person."
We are humbled, Your Majesty. It was a pure delight to meet your daughter and be able to help her the best that we could during her stay.
She spoke quite highly of your talents, and I am glad that you are here to join us for this most notable day of celebration. I would invite you to stay within the upper city. I will provide for your accommodations, and I would encourage you to join myself and other notable figures from around the continent in a dinner later tonight to welcome guests as they arrive.
We once more are humbled by your invitation. We would like to be more forthcoming about our appearance here. 2 of our comrades are unfortunately unable to make it. But these 2 here, and I'll gesture to them, are friends of our group and traveling with us to help protect us from all of the dangers on the road. I do hope that it's all right that they are here with us as well.
If they are traveling with you, we will consider them members of your procession. I appreciate your honesty, but your deeds deserve whatever leniency you may require.
Thank you very much. And I dip into another curtsy.
And slowly he starts to retreat back to go sit in his throne. And then the other man that stands up on his dais with him will say, I've been informed that the princess wishes to speak with you. She was very eager to hear that you were here, should you have arrived. So if you would just head through the left doors, unless you have more to say with our good King Galleon.
I glance around to
No,
the
we-
other party members.
I think we would be to see her once more as well, so kindly lead the way.
He claps his hands, and the two guards at the left door will simultaneously click their spears against the marble floor, and then the door to your left opens.
I gesture towards everyone and I head towards the door.
Yep, we'll go.
Trying to be as reverent and respectful and casual as possible. You all shuffle out of that grand courtroom, and you can hear the doors that were behind you opening again to let the next party through. You are ushered through the door out of the courtroom. They shut behind you, and the sound of those closing doors echoes through that wide and tall, opulent hallway. And for the moment, you are alone, save for a pair of guards who seem rather uninterested, standing their posts at the door.
I lean forward and go, oh my goodness, that was so stressful. It was extremely stressful.
Masala also takes a
Like,
breath
just
and
felt
she's
like a breeze.
You were obviously born to this, Peconia. You did beautifully. I would not have been so calm were I you. So we are all in your debt for speaking so well for us.
And it's nothing you need to thank me for. It's just my upbringing. My parents were also nobles, hence they were in noble company quite often, and so I needed to learn to be just as respectful. But that is always quite stressful. Oh my goodness.
I was
will
not even the
offer-
one talking, and I was stressed.
I
I will offer her a water skin.
I'm gonna take it and take a drink. Because wow, that was
If
stressful.
It has
I mean,
alcohol.
if you feel stressed by it, I could also, I feel like I could speak fairly well.
I have no doubt.
I-
You do not have to bear that burden alone.
I squeeze Fitzroy's hand.
Wait, shut up.
By all means,
You-
Vaughn, if you want to step up as well, I don't mind.
Well,
It'd
the
be nice
West
to
is
have
over
someone
now,
like
right?
I stepped in where I felt was necessary, but aside from that, I mean, you did well.
Still could have held my hand. As a tease. I did well, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
So as you're all kind of letting go of that tension, you hear very excited, "They're here!" And you hear the tiny footsteps of a young girl who has rounded the corner and spotted you. And she runs ahead of her escort of guards. And she will go first for you, Bryn, and throw herself at you for a big hug.
Oh. That's really cute. I'm a little startled at first, but I do chuckle softly and wrap my arms. How tall is she?
Yeah, probably about 4 feet.
I wrap my arms down around her. Hello, princess. It's nice to see you again.
It's very good to see all of you again. I was honestly not sure you'd be coming.
It took us a little while, and she'll glance around with a smile to the group.
Yeah, I would not have dreamt of.
What
No,
are
I'm
you?
glad you could make it. I don't often get to see a lot of people here, so when I asked for you specifically, I was, you know, I was preparing myself to be a little disappointed. But I'm so glad that you're here and that you came. And I promise, anything you should need in our city, it's provided for you. It's the least we can do. And at that point, this is the princess sort of looks to Missala and Fitzroy and looks a little bit confused, and she'll look back to those that she does recognize and say, are your other friends all right?
They are, yes. They're quite fine. Darby and Solus needed to go take care of some personal business with family. But I'm sure they'll meet up with us again soon. These are our new friends. I'll let them
well-
introduce themselves.
This is Roy. Hello. It is a pleasure to meet you, and he'll give a little bow.
I am Masala of Skoglava.
It is a pleasure to meet you. How long have you been traveling together?
Perhaps a week or more since the Ainsbury. Where it's hard.
Ashenhurst.
Ashenhurst.
Where
We
in
are.
Ainsbury?
I know.
Yeah,
I
that
know. Okay, I panicked.
Yeah, we just met, picked them up on the way here, like just at the road.
Well,
Get it out now, everybody. Get it out. Let me know when you're done.
it's a pleasure to meet you. I am Princess Bernadette Arabeth Greta Galleon II. And your friends actually helped to save my life during the Ormashire Festival. And I am truly just so pleased I'm able to repay them.
We have heard the story, and I'm sorry that we were not who you expected to see, but I'm sure that Bryn can pass on your greetings to Darby and Solace.
That would be great. And please do not mistake my confusion for seeing you as a displeasure. Any friends of the heroes of Ormashire are absolutely worth all of the accolades.
Nice. It's very nice.
I appreciate that.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Princess.
I'm just very glad you're here.
We are glad to be here as well.
Well, what do you plan to do in the city?
Well, it's been a very long travel, so I think that we all hope to rest for a bit first. I personally am in hopes to go see the Ivory Tower.
Oh, well, perhaps that's two birds with one stone. The Ivory Spire is a lodgings of sorts located within the upper city, and if you wish, we will waive the fee. It is typically a little bit expensive, considering the patronage are usually nobility. So generally they charge about 500 gold a room, but I think we can pull some strings to make sure that you get maybe one or two.
Would be absolutely lovely, and I don't even know how to begin to repay you for such kindness.
No, please. You helped save my life and the lives of countless others during a very momentous occasion for a city not far from here. It's truly owed to all of you. Absent parties understood.
I shall send them a message to let them know that they are in your thoughts.
Always. So, I unfortunately cannot leave the grounds, especially given, the time of year. But I can certainly make sure that all of the guards are aware of who you are and where you're going, and you shouldn't receive any trouble.
If you might be able to point us somewhere else. to another place.
Wherever you wish to go.
Are you familiar with the High Wizard Casimir Karsheva?
Kaseva.
Karsheva?
Yes, you met him.
Oh, snap.
We did.
He did.
And-
He's currently speaking for the king in most cases.
Oh, I see. Would you know how it would be possible to get an audience with him?
Well, my father is currently using his services, but after the addresses are done, should be in a few hours. I'd imagine you could catch him either during dinner or after it.
Of course, dinner, right. Yay.
And please, I know you were invited, but do not feel obligated to attend. My father would absolutely understand. And truth be told, there are going to be so many people there. If you decided not to go, you would not be missed, or it would not be seen as an insult.
But would you like us there?
Oh, well, obviously. I don't have much in the ways of friends here yet, so it'd be nice to have. But please, if you have other business, that is perfectly okay. I know my king would not take offense.
I cannot speak for the others, but I will be there for you.
I would like to be there as well. I very much would like to go see the Ivory Spire.
Oh, absolutely. Please, go settle in, get comfortable. Dinner will be just before sunset, so if you make your way back to the keep around then, we'll make sure you get a good table. Maybe one I can be close to.
Sounds lovely.
Hopefully.
Is that all right with the rest of you?
Sure.
Of course.
And I will make sure to tell Cass that you are hoping to see him, and be sure he knows how important it is to stop by and say hello to you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. Really, I am so excited to see you.
And
I
we are
hope that we-
overjoyed.
Go for
Go
it.
ahead. No!
I was just
Okay.
going to say I hope that we get out.
Sorry.
Okay,
go.
Rhiannon, go.
I hope that we are able to speak and perhaps sit close to each other at the dinner.
That would be wonderful.
And Christine, go.
That was what I was gonna say. It'll be lovely to see you at dinner time, darling.
Well, don't let me keep you. You can just follow the guards, and they will show you the way back out. And we will make sure that you get escorted to the Ivory Spire, and your accommodations handled by the crown.
Thank you again.
Of course. Thank you so much for coming.
Go around the group.
Pleasure to be
It
here.
was a pleasure to meet you. We give another little bow.
She gives a little curtsy in response and says, "It's always a pleasure to meet new friends."
Alright. Shall we then?
I'll see you all later.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes, we'll see you there.
I give a little wave.
See you soon.
She waves back. And one of her escort sort of splits off to lead you through the hallways and back out of the keep. You will be escorted through the courtyard, back through the winding cobblestone path that snakes through the trees, and back down to where the gates are. You are escorted back into the upper city and to one of the more larger ornate buildings that is marked by a single tall pure white stone tower that stands in the middle of these smaller branches to the building. It is incredibly clean, with a courtyard and almost decorative hedge made outside. You walk into a almost completely marble lobby with a single receptionist behind a marbled stone desk who will smile at you, and she opens her mouth to go give you the regular spiel before your guard interrupts her and informs her that this party is sponsored by the princess and will be paying for 2 rooms within the Ivory Spire.
Oh, this is gonna be an awkward, like, look around while we figure out who's going where.
Realm knows where he's going, or he thinks he knows where he's going anyway.
It's just Realm by himself and then the other 4 in another room. Masala looks at Bryn and says, I suppose we could share if that's all right with you.
Fine with me, of course.
I rather hoped that you might help me find something appropriate to wear for dinner, if you wouldn't mind.
She smiles at that. I
I'm
would
not-
love to.
It's kind of you, thank you. And you can tell that, like, it has crushed her soul to ask for this, but she knows that Bryn will make sure it's good, and she's fine.
I'm only
Yeah.
excited. Yay.
Yeah.
Fitzroy, on the other hand, looks to the other 2. Just
Threes.
poison.
Ah. Before we split off to our rooms, I'm gonna look at the lady at the desk. I came here to ask for Mia O'Shea.
She looks a little confused for a second. I'm sorry, who?
Mia O'Shea. She's my mother. My name is Bryn O'Shea. She told me to come ask for her here.
Okay, just let me check my records. And she'll pull out her ledger and start flipping through it. And she doesn't get very far before she's interrupted, and you can hear the clanking of a well-armored individual walk into the room. It is a broad, tall, human-looking man with ruffled brown hair and stubble on his face. In one hand, he holds a white scroll, while in the other rests against what looks like a great sword, sort of lodged on his hip. And he says, "Don't worry about it. She's here for me. You are Bryn O'Shea?"
I am
And there's
indeed.
a deliberance in the way he says that name.
Do I recognize him?
You've never seen this man before.
Damn it. Yes, I am Bryn O'Shea.
Excellent. You are who I am here to see. I have a letter for you, and then I am to escort you home immediately.
Fuck, I thought knew it.
And that is actually where we're going to end for tonight.
Oh boy.
Oh,
no.
shit. Oh man.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Somebody's going home.
As soon as you said there was an armored guy, I was like, oh fuck, he's here to bring her home.
Well, I don't know. That's what he was told to do.
It was either
She is her own independent person, and she doesn't have to go with it if she doesn't want to.
Well, we have time to figure it out. I super need to pee, so I'm gonna go do that. But thank you, everybody. I will be around for a while, but I know some of us need to go to bed because we gotta work in the morning.
I can't sleep now.
We'll talk soon. Thank you very much, and until next time.
Thank you.
Bye.